How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to D&D. We took a couple weeks off for the holidays. Now we are back. Joined today, we have Jordan.
Hi guys, I'm Jordan.
We got Kyle. Should we Kai?
Deafened.
Oh, gotcha. He's checking the sound. All right, cool. Well,
I'm checking the sound.
Kevin.
Hi,
Yeah, Kevin as well.
And
And we got a Scott dog.
Hello.
Yep, hello.
And Kyle's back. Kind of. How's the sound, Kyle?
He heard his intro.
Yeah.
Oh, he deafened himself.
That's definitely what it is. Definitely, ha. Get it? Haha. Anyway, so we're back at D&D. Does anyone remember where we last left off before our break?
Butthole.
Why don't-
butthole.
Why don't you give us a recap?
Because I'm the world. Why don't you guys give us a recap?
Someone doesn't remember. We were fighting a wrestling match.
Yeah. Why? Where?
I don't really know why.
So we went into a magical book where we went and we found a little fire guy who's like, I'm fire. So I chased it. And then it burnt me. And I liked it. So then I gave it to Kyle, who's a fire guy. So he's like, can't be hurt by fire because I'm a firefighter. I'm trained in this type of thing or something.
Yeah, exactly. He went to school for it.
Then in that magical book that apparently is limited to just a single town filled with goblins who have never actually left, but they're good guy goblins, but they're not really used to who outsiders are, who have parties every single week. We went and visited them, and they're like, wow, who are these guys? They're neat because we don't have any visitors here in the history of ever. So anyway, we started talking to him. We went to the chief, and he's like, hey, we're having our cool goblin fiesta. One of the things we like to do is have Sunday night wrestling matches. And now that you're in SmackDown versus Raw, would you like to join? And we're like, for sure. So we went and we fought all of the goblins. Yep.
And Raw.
Well, we haven't got there yet. So then we fought the goblins. I brought in their weird third guy who was also like a magic looking guy, but he wasn't really. He was just a goblin, and Jesse picked a crappy asset for him. And then we fought those guys. Then they brought in a dragon type guy. But then rather than actually fight it, Scott trapped it inside the book and sent it back to the real world. So
yeah, and I got a crossbow thing.
And now here we are at the wrestling match where we just won. And I'm still angry at the chieftain because whenever the dragon came, he yelled for it to kill us. So
yeah, I'm mad about that too. Yeah, Scott, I got two things before we start. Kevin is a bit quiet.
Okay.
Good, right?
But
what's the issue?
The other one is can turn our icons off on Roll20.
Oh, I see what you mean. I'd have to crop the screen, so I'll do that while we start.
You can just go in your settings real quick and just do.
I moved the mic
just do like show only names.
A little better. Admittedly, it's the microphone.
Yeah, because you have it cropped so it's right over our name. So if you just
okay, done.
Good.
Oh, good.
I don't think can anyone hear Kevin? Because I can't.
What?
He's just quiet, but yes.
Yeah.
Kevin is turned up.
I'll put up my volume all the way.
Turned up and turned on.
1000%.
All right.
All right, bring it back.
Kevin's now really turned up.
Turn up the what?
Super turned up. Turn up
for what?
For
it's
what?
Lit. It's lit, fam.
Turn up for what?
Exactly.
What? For what?
Okay, yeah, we get it. All right.
For what?
Okay.
For cool.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for joining us.
Well, Jesse doesn't know what he's doing with the session. He hasn't worked over the last 3 weeks, so we're just improvising right now.
What, by saying what for the whole stream?
Pretty much. No, I thought we were waiting for
we are for the audio
and everything. So
what?
Yeah, Kevin sounds good now.
What?
Not enough H in it at the beginning.
What?
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 There you go.
There goes old Belchy Jesse again.
Enough H in that one. I'm just trying.
Every time Jesse burps, there's a thunderclap in the world.
An angel gets his wings.
An angel gets its wings.
Dies. So you ready?
Yeah, we're good. All right, so as has been recounted, the match has ended. Everyone cheering and the crowd went wild. The lights, things started settling down a little. Everybody kind of makes their way off. The chief himself comes up to you guys. What?
You keep disconnecting.
Yeah.
There's like and lights and chief.
Yep.
Stop downloading stuff.
I'm not downloading.
None of us will mention what it is if you stop downloading it right now.
Oh, are you kidding me? I don't know if you saw it on the news when they did that net neutrality. There was some guy in Florida that downloaded like 13 petabytes.
God, I was fucking
Petabytes of something.
Porn.
Just normal porn?
yes.
Thank God for
Again,
that.
Disconnecting.
Yeah.
About to say some weird shit. That's a
Ed or Jesse, make sure you don't have Steam in the background.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is he cut out while he was saying petabytes.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's
Don't
not
say
like
the
saying
word petabytes again.
Hecto.
Yep.
How much is it? It's 1,000 terabytes, right?
It's 1,000 pedophiles.
It's about 25 years in prison, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only that much?
If you get bitten by a pedophile, you become one, Kevin.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're like werewolves.
It's a petabyte. Or a vampire. That's
Oh,
what
am
the
I
whole
still disconnected?
Twilight's about.
We
Yes.
don't- yeah.
Yes. Little sprinkles of disconnection here and there.
All right, I'm gonna restart and shit.
Okay, somebody Phil. Oh no, now all the cameras are messed up. Hello,
Phil's
Colton,
not here
by the
either.
way.
Yeah,
I wish
Colton,
he
thanks
was.
for showing up, like I said.
I get the feeling Phil would be a far better DM than Jesse.
Phil would be a hilarious DM.
Yeah.
Unless he got really drunk, then I'd be worried to play it.
And you know what Jesse's doing? He's restarting his computer, not his router. I bet you anything.
You're 100% correct.
Yeah.
He's going to
Yeah,
restart the
someone-
computer and
someone
the
text
internet's still going to be an issue.
Someone
Yeah.
text him.
I don't have his number.
I definitely
Scott,
don't have
text
his.
him.
I don't have his number. And
Yeah,
you
I
think
don't
I'd
either.
pay like £3 to text Jesse?
That'd be a heavy phone.
Yeah, right.
You like,
Yeah.
like what's use like WhatsApp or something? Like
That'd be awesome. Now I want like a mobile phone, but I want it to be a rotary phone, like a rotary cell phone. There's something about rotary phones that were always fun.
Yeah, it's when you got the wrong number on the last number. You had to start all over again.
Yeah.
Kevin. Oh, I thought Kevin was acting like he was someone in the chat.
what?
Nice.
I thought you were like asking us, like, okay, Kevin.
I'm not. I was just trying to say hi.
Question. D&D related.
Yes.
If we've sent the dragon, we collectively sent the dragon back home.
It's in your office.
Do you
Yeah.
think we need to go and get it in case it destroys the book?
Let's keep exploring the. inside
Jesse
of the
won't
book
think of
for a
that.
while.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, he probably won't.
Good point.
He probably forgot.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, what if we went back
To the
and he's
past.
just a piece of paper, like a page laying on the floor?
Ooh, let's burn it. Wait, what if we could make it a companion?
Jesse might have thought about that. I'm
What
not
if
sure.
what if one of us just goes back?
Wait, who has the highest animal? Oh. Hi,
Okay.
Jesse.
Hey Jesse, welcome back.
How's it going?
Going
All
all
right.
right.
Cool. The only thing I heard from, because I was checking to see if it was on YouTube, all I heard was rotary cell phone.
Yeah, I want,
Nice.
I want one.
Wait, Scott, you had a question
Yep.
for Jesse?
No, that wasn't a question for Jesse. That's a question for us.
No, about
Yeah.
his internet thing.
Oh yeah. What did you restart?
My computer.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Right?
No,
Yeah.
because it's usually if I'm having it like internet connection problems on this, it's the computer.
So it's
Maybe
not
it's
the
because
internet.
you still got your Christmas tree up.
That could be.
Wi-Fi.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
It is yeah, no, it's actually a Wi-Fi Christmas tree. I can remotely use it with my phone.
Oh, you mean my
Ready?
festive router?
Ready?
It's the router.
Sorry,
I was
router.
gonna say,
Yeah,
just
I
if you
did
push a
believe.
button and your tree starts doing this, I'm done.
I was hoping something would happen. And, no, nothing happened.
I was gonna say if his like lights start blinking or whatever.
Okay,
All right. So where are we?
you were about to tell
we're
us
here.
what the F is going on.
40 minutes into the session.
I mean,
Remember
nothing's going
You
on.
said
Everyone went
there's
home.
people are.
Yeah.
Keith,
So, you know, afterwards, you guys won the match. Obviously, everyone went ape shit and crazy, and you know, it was amazing. It was like the end of the Super Bowl. You know, people started kind of crowding around you, lifting you up, cheering, things like that.
But Jesse, we didn't
yeah.
cheat.
Wait, Jesse, can I see that
No.
all happening in Roll20?
So the Patriots did.
They sure did.
Oh man,
Jesse's
the
favorite
Fire
team, the
Guy's still
Patriots.
Hell yeah. The champions.
Little
What was
Fire
that?
Guy by the Chief on Roll20.
I'm not even on Roll20. Should
Oh
I
yeah,
be?
I drew our fire friend. I forgot.
Yeah.
This
It's super cute, right?
This indicates to me that there's not a lot sorted for this session.
Scott, just try and help
No,
us as much as you
I
can.
was in the actual app that we're
Bathroom.
using for today. All right, so anyway, they all cheer around and everyone starts kind of, leaving off, and the chief pulls you aside and says, "Guys, you did amazing, good job," and kind of claps you all on the back, offers handshakes to everybody, says, "Yeah, no, Scott, shakes and shakes."
Okay.
You have Kevin for that.
What?
He's calling you Shakes. That's your new nickname.
Shakes the clown.
Nice.
Because you got that disease.
Is that my title?
So the chief says, "Look,
Alright.
guys, you're home here. I want you to consider yourselves at home. I appreciate you joining in the festivities tonight. You guys did an amazing job, and any way we can help you out in your travels, you definitely let us know. You did such an amazing job here." He gives you each a little it's like not a piece of paper, it's like a little stone, and kind of etched into it is some markings, and he's like, this is good, you consider this a token of our appreciation. You go to any storehouse or anything in our entire village and get any item you may need or want or anything. It's
Sorry, Jesse, what was the name of the village again?
I don't know.
Shouldn't ask that.
It doesn't have a name.
It did. I corrected him last time, but okay.
I have no idea. Jordan would know that.
Sorry, man. It's up to you.
It needs no name.
Because we're
So it
never
gives you
coming
each,
back here.
He gives you each a little, like I said, a little disc, a little token. He says feel free, make yourselves at home. You have your, you can use the dressing room as a place to stay if you'd like, or what have you. Feel free to spend the evening.
He gave us a rock we could buy anything with, and then told us to sleep in a dressing room.
Yeah.
Well, they don't really have like a tavern for visitors or anything. They don't have visitors. They don't have that type of thing. So feel free to, if you find a better place that you want to stay, if you want to stay with one of our fine ladies, feel free.
Is your house available?
I mean, I'll be in my own bed. You can't have that, but
I'll sleep on the couch.
What if we wrestle in it?
I'll
That'd be
wrestle for
even
it.
better.
I'll wrestle for it.
Can I ask him what the dragon was? And why it turned up during the wrestling match?
I mean, that's our typical festivities.
Well, what are you gonna do now that the dragon's gone?
Yep.
I'm sure
I'm your
he'll
dragon.
sure he'll pop up again. That was a very interesting way to take care of him.
I'm not so sure.
We'll see him, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, look on the bright side, Professor. At least now he can't cheat anymore.
Yeah.
I know how I can beat the dragon.
I still want that crossbow.
Let's arm all of the goblins and kidnap them with the book. Then all the goblins will go to the real world and battle the dragon.
Oh, no.
There you go.
And then we have our own village.
Then we have a village. Yeah.
So, what was it you said you were here for anyway? I mean, with
My hand crossbow.
the hubbub, we kind of...
A man in
At this
black.
point, we're debt collectors. We tried to blackmail somebody, and they went back on their word. So we're gonna have
I
to go
want
break
my
his
hand
leg.
crossbow. That's what I want.
Remember, we met him in the field with all the weird cow creatures, and he's all like, "I know what you did," and he's like, "Oh no," and he fell for it. But then he betrayed us, so now Scott's got to get his revenge on him by busting his kneecaps.
By putting him in an office with a dragon.
Jesse does not remember at all.
No, I remember all that. Why the hell would the chief remember any of that, though?
No, he asked why we're here, so I'm telling him.
We're here because we're looking for a man in black.
Well,
he looks like Will Smith. His name's Jay.
Oh, I did see him. No. Look, I'm really sorry that we can't help you out. We haven't seen anyone like that before, but there's one thing you might be able to try, and that's our friends to the west.
Friends to the west. All right.
Jordan's holding a picture of them. No.
That's my Gatorades.
Gonna make a tower again.
Oh, God.
Yeah, last time was with water bottles. This time it needs to be with Gatorades.
I have a pencil.
I'm making a tower of Gatorades, but they're a lot easier to work with, so it's not as fun. Besides, I still got another one.
Okay, super. Friends to the west, you say?
Friends to the west.
Journey to the west.
Yeah.
Even though no one's ever left the village.
Yeah.
No one's left.
And
the
I've never
village.
met anyone before.
Every once in a while, we kind of have trouble with a group to the west. Well,
So you lied to us.
They're not your friends.
You're right. They're not our friends. Sorry. We didn't mention it earlier because
Video brought to you by Gatorade.
Because we
know
killed
who
them
you
all.
were. We didn't know if we could trust you. I normally wouldn't send anyone that way, but obviously you folks can handle yourself. I mean, look what you guys just did. Obviously you can handle yourself, but
Why didn't you send Avrek? He won the last 3 fights in a row.
Right? We're just some nobody.
I mean, anytime they range their way, Avrek it does help out. Definitely does kill about a number of their people when they come trying to raid us.
Have you got any friends to the north?
There's no one else that we know of.
So you trusted us in your land and with your food and in your crops, but you didn't tell us that there were evil people that attacked you.
Right?
How? I mean,
Chief, this sounds like you're just making stuff up on the spot.
well, we didn't know if you were working with
sounds
them or if you were. We
I smell
know who the
poo.
hell you are.
Sounds like he wants us to do his dirty work for him. Take care of
I
one of his
mean-
problems.
But hold on, let me get this clear.
they've been peaceful
Can you
as
pay
of
us?
late, so-
Can you pay us in stones? Because if you can, I'm in.
I mean, you can help yourself to any of the stones out back. I mean, no one's using
You
those.
said with these I can buy anything for free.
With that one, you can, yes.
I'm gonna go get a catapult.
I still want my crossbow.
Catapult. My cat.
You said if I won, I would get a crossbow. Or not you, but the blacksmith. I'm gonna go to the blacksmith. Let's
I'm
go.
just gonna look at what the most expensive item is.
So is that what's going on? What are you guys doing?
I'm pretty sure
I'm going to
catapults are
black. Oh, okay.
that, or you could get a carriage.
Depends on if they have them here, but
So
Yeah, I
you're
mean-
so you're going to the blacksmith, Jordan. What
Yeah,
are you
'cause
doing?
He owes me a crossbow.
I'm gonna go to the siege foundry and buy.
Mind you,
yeah,
I don't
because
remember-
they have a siege foundry.
Why wouldn't they? They get attacked. They have a siege pit.
mind you, I don't
Because it's a
remember-
small goblin village.
Exactly. Goblins use siege equipment all the time. They'll have like battering rams and.
All right, so Kevin, you're headed to the blacksmith. Anyone going
Yeah.
with?
No, I'm gonna ask
No.
him what the friends to the east look like, and east
You
or
mean
west. Well,
West.
no, with this chief, it could be any direction.
Yeah.
They haven't invented compasses yet
that
either.
way.
And I'm also gonna ask what happens when they turn up.
And the chief also might forget and send us somewhere else in a minute
Hmm.
too.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with the professor.
All right. Well, Kevin, you head off to the blacksmith.
Okay.
Bye, Apollo.
Bye, Soren. All right, I'm going.
Good wrestling. As he walks out, I slap him on the ass.
I walk back and do a secondary.
I don't slap the second time.
I watch in confusion.
Mind you, we're still
Well,
naked.
Did you say we're still naked?
I don't know. It's like Olympic wrestling.
Yeah,
Back
but
in
it's
the
not
old
Olympic
days.
Is that what
wrestling.
you
No.
think the Olympics are?
Original Olympic. Oh,
And the original Olympics wrestlers were naked. And they oiled themselves up so people couldn't get a good grapple on them and wouldn't be able to grab onto clothing.
yeah,
Kevin
So
just does it for fun.
yeah.
So they could slip in and out of holds.
Mhm.
Exactly.
He's following the style of the original Olympiads. He knows what
Okay.
he's doing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We're
Let's move on
spending time
again.
for Jesse, Scott.
No, I like it. It's
He's
more.
trying to make up these people to the north as we speak.
Those damn guys to the south. How dare they?
Keep
Kevin.
in mind, I'm taking notes.
Well, someone's got to.
So you turn up at the blacksmith.
Yeah.
What's his name, Jesse?
Jamiroquai.
Kevin,
No, it was
Blacksmith.
Avrak, remember?
Kevin,
Avrak was the blacksmith.
please
Yeah.
keep
Yep.
this. Please keep this as short as possible, just to add the pain to Jesse.
I mean, Kevin just has
Alright.
one thing in mind.
I'd like a
Yeah,
crossbow,
I'm
please.
there with
Sure, here
one-
you go. Bye
I'm
then.
there with one goal.
But you need to know what type of crossbow you want.
I don't
There's
remember. if it
light,
was a
there's hand,
yeah.
there's heavy.
Let's look at my proficiencies.
Let's look.
Okay, I have proficiency in simple and hand crossbow. Okay, so I'm gonna ask the Avarek.
Well, then you probably want the hand crossbow, right? Because I think
Yeah, I want the hand crossbow.
Yeah, I
dude.
think hand crossbow.
That's what we agreed on. I won, so I get that shit for free.
Yeah, light crossbow does more damage, but hand crossbow,
More mobility.
and it's cost more.
Yeah. It's like a gun.
So you show up and Blacksmith says, "Hello, how you doing?"
remember me?
It's not average.
Oh,
Can I intimidate him?
How's it
Give
going?
me a free crossbow.
You do have the stone,
Or you could just ask
or
him.
a stone.
No, I wanted it for free because that was the agreement.
that's what the stone is for.
No.
Oh, that you had with him prior?
Yeah.
Then just bring that up.
Yeah, you don't
Who's
need to
your,
intimidate him.
I go up to the blacksmith. Who's your employer?
Hello to you too.
I'm Apollo's
Nice to
pissed.
meet you.
Apollo's pissed.
Okay.
It's like, where's your employer?
He's a little busy right now. What can I do for you?
You owe me, not you personally, but you owe me a hand crossbow because I won.
Congratulations. How do I owe you a crossbow?
It was a prior deal made with the last blacksmith. The DM may or not remember that it was a handshake deal.
Well, you'll have to take it up with him. I'm sorry. And like I said, I mean, I don't know if you were around earlier, but kind of got a little beat up in the wrestling match. I mean, probably taking care of him right now.
All right, leave a note. I expect it in the next 2 days.
Oh, okay.
Tell him Apollo, victor of the wrestling match, slayer of dragons and other dimensions.
Is that,
And princess of the lands.
is that one L or two?
Either one. I don't know how to spell my name.
Either one. Don't know how to spell. Okay, got it.
All right.
I'll leave a note for him. No problem. But
Better see-
Do
in 2
they have
days.
do they have a ship port here?
I asked that to the
No.
blacksmith.
no, they don't.
Wait, where
I
is-
wanted to
where
buy a
is-
galley.
All right.
It's only 30,000 gold.
Oh, that's
That's
it.
not too much.
I know I'd never
Uh-huh.
be able to leave with it, but I just
Yeah. I also
You just
asked,
commissioned the building of it, and it just like sits there in the middle of the tundra. Or...
I want to be able to say I
Yeah.
bought that with a rock.
I also asked the blacksmith.
Jordan,
Can I
it's a
buy the
flying
port itself?
There you go.
What
Or it's a
is
flying ship
the-
from Mario.
Oh yeah, there's airships in
Oh
this game.
yeah.
While I'm in there, I asked the blacksmith, "What is the coolest weapon you have in stock? Not necessarily the strongest, but the
Just
coolest.
most expensive.
The
Yeah.
coolest.
Yeah,
I suppose that depends on your definition of cool. I
lay it on
mean,
me, bro.
he kind of
just
looks
trying
at
to
the
get the-
shelves and just kind of, I mean, you know, pretty much
The
what
hand
you see
crossbow is the most
is what
expensive
you
weapon.
get. I mean, they have a couple odd weapons, like maybe more Asian in design, say, like
They look
like
like
you ever
Kevin.
seen? They look like Kevin on a stick. No, like they have like a few sickles on the end of like long poles, like kind of almost like a
Not
Yep.
interested. Do they have any more cooler?
It's called a scythe.
Guandao.
No, but it's more the curved one, not the like long curve.
A
but the
Guandao.
Short. Sure.
Maybe I could buy one of those and stick it into like the arm of like Armitar.
Oh God.
It'd be like,
I was
yeah,
honestly hoping you forgot about that thing.
Yeah, me too.
dude, I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
No,
gonna
it's-
have to probably
It's
freshen
so
it up.
rotted by now.
I was gonna say the
Decay.
Well,
decay
been
is
like
gonna be an
a day and
issue,
a half.
or at least the
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Can
But
I
walking
pull-
around with a half an arm.
I'll
There's-
can I pull the Armitar out Can I get measurements for this so that
As you pull it out, a little bit of like dead skin falls off of it, like just
can
like
you
a
make
hump
can
of
you
dead
make can you make gauntlets for this arm?
Jesus Christ.
Gauntlet.
I mean, yeah,
gauntlets. Yeah,
Gauntlet,
right.
yeah.
He kind of gives you a weird look, and like,
Mind you, I can't take it off, otherwise it's gonna break.
then how would we get the gauntlet on?
That's for you to figure out. I'm paying you.
You're gonna have to talk to Averick. I don't know if we could. I mean, I suppose we could, but it would decay before we finished. Really.
Wouldn't you want to be known as a famous blacksmith throughout the Goblin Orc village?
Goblin.
Goblin
Yeah,
village.
Goblin.
Wouldn't you want to be the most renowned goblin blacksmith in the village
I think it's the only.
for doing this? What's your name, boy?
Jimmy, sir. What?
Jimmy the Goblin.
Avrak
Jimmy.
and Jimmy.
You know what
Oh,
I'll do for you,
yeah,
Jimmy?
Jimmy.
I'm a renowned adventurer, and wherever you go, people will see the fine craftsmanship of this gauntlet that you made for my armatar, and I'll let them know that Jimmy the Goblin did this for me.
You do know that hand's rotting away, right?
Hence why I want the gauntlet. So when that rots away, I'll still have an arm.
Come back
There's
in the morning,
something.
talk to Averick. He like looks off into the distance, like I think you broke something in his mind that he's
Can
trying to like.
I do a persuasion check
For what?
to see? Oh man, I don't know.
To see what?
Never mind. He said he already was like not into it.
He just is trying to comprehend what you're trying to accomplish, because he knows the hand would just disintegrate before they could finish any type of gauntlet thing around it.
All right, I'll come back in the morning.
Talk to the master.
You said Averick will be in.
Should be back by morning.
All right, I'll come back in the morning. I also expect a hand crossbow. And with that, I leave.
All right.
And before that, I go up to him, kiss him on the forehead, and then leave.
He kind of like a little shy away, like he's confused.
Hear that he's shy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of demurely. No.
It wasn't like a weird kiss. It was like a paternal kiss, or like
It was a
maternal
lot of
kiss.
tongue.
Not a lot of tongue.
On the forehead.
Yeah, just licking a trail on the forehead. He just kind of looks confused, and you walk off. What's everybody else doing while he's molesting goblins? That's about the feeling I got.
I was asking about the people from the southwest and
From
why
the northeast.
and why what happens. What do they look like? Just trying to gauge any information I can.
They're probably about our size, maybe a little taller. Fur head to toe. Long faces.
As in they're depressed.
Yes, exactly. You can see it in their eyes. They just come around and cry at us, and it's just No, they come a lot of time trying to steal our cattle from time to time. They don't usually make it as far as our village itself, but
Are they kobolds?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Most kobolds I know don't have fur all over their body.
How do you
I
know
wasn't told.
kobolds?
It was a trick.
I heard about them.
Oh, okay.
And a land where... Okay.
The land of the lost.
Okay, and when they turn up, what do they do?
Like I said, they usually try and steal our cattle or something. They've never really made it as far as the village. We fight them off. Sometimes they get the better of us.
What kind of weapons do they have?
Bronze, your typical.
If they
got
get the
some
better of
sword.
you, why didn't they take anything? Are you sure they're evil and you're not just fighting visitors?
Well, anytime they come for our cattle, like if they get the best of us to take our cattle.
Have you ever spoken to them?
I mean, it's a bunch of yipping and noises. I can't make sense of it.
And you want
None
us
of
to go
us
visit
speak
them?
their language. I'm just saying you don't have to do anything. I'm just saying you were looking for someone, and maybe they know about it. This is the only way I can think of helping you in your quest, because you helped us, really. You showed us that not all outsiders are bad. So that's it. I mean, you don't have to do anything. When we hold our own against them most of the time. So.
Actually, we are, and I cast burning. No. And you've never seen anyone in any other direction.
No, you're more than welcome to look to the east over that way. Is a bunch of mountain ranges. Pretty damn tall. Our best climbers never made it over, really. Not that we've tried that hard. We have everything we need. To the south, long way is the ocean. We've never really built a boat to try and cross it or anything. No reason to.
Who's behind the screen, Jordan?
That was the south. I looked to the south.
Oh, I see.
Cool if I could just rip it down to like 4 people back there.
Yeah, right.
There's a batch of DMs judging.
No, he pulls
It's a
that
panel
down
of judges.
and it's us 4, the rest of us pop out from behind it somehow. Like,
Or you're all sitting there at your own computer. There's like Jesse's background.
Yeah,
and crap.
exactly.
What's this thing? And I point at the fire thing. Have we had this discussion?
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
I think we have.
About that.
That's your friend.
He's fluffy.
You brought him with you. Looks cute.
What about flying creatures? Have you seen any of those?
Not really.
No
Some
birds?
insects, bird. Not really any birds. I mean, I've heard of them, but never seen them around these parts.
Who else
I
is
thought
still?
the establishing shot of us first getting here was we heard. Okay.
Who else is still with us in this room? Have you?
I mean, there's-
have you, Kyle, and me, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn to these two and say, I can't see our thief holding up with a group of furry things that don't speak common.
Probably not, unless he can speak other languages himself.
Oh man, I can speak 2 other languages.
You're not here, Kevin.
But do you think he would have stayed here? I mean, he didn't come this way. We know what's to the west, which doesn't sound like a massively confident journey that he's going to be there.
What are we going to use our rocks on?
Right.
You can buy a fish.
You could buy him.
I look at the guy who's standing there. I'd like to buy your house.
His house is made of wood and mud and bricks.
And this is a rock.
So
With some markings on it.
You can put a down. You can put a down payment down as you put the rock in the down.
Double standards, bro. Wait, I'm not in the room.
No, I'm going to save this for the Chief's house.
Um,
Bro,
I'm
you're
gonna buy
talking
the
to
Chief's house with it. I love it.
By the Chief's house.
I said I could buy anything.
He did.
Are you actually asking to buy his house?
Anything
Maybe.
in the village?
Can I see the map again?
Yeah, I don't want to look at this butthole anymore. I don't think anyone else wants to.
Yeah, that's inappropriate still.
Who doesn't want to look at a butthole?
Demonetized for sure.
Censor it. Oh, I was mid-censoring. All right. Man, look at all those kobolds.
Right?
Yeah, look at all those fancy houses.
So fancy, girl.
So is the Chief's connected to the house connecting, like that touches it, or is that not part of his house?
No, that's not his house. That's more like the governmental building.
I want to
Like
buy
the-
that.
You know what, Earth? I'll help you with that. I'll give Earth my rock.
I'll go there. I want to buy the government building.
They kind of you're saying that
I'm more
you're-
serious right now about this than anything I've ever been serious about in my entire life.
He kind of looks around like
Ooh.
0.0
Yeah,
times.
sorry.
No, he He looks around all weird. He's like, "What? You wanna buy our hut?"
Yes, with this one rock that I have.
You mean 2?
Not yet.
Can we
Okay.
can we still use it? Like,
Well,
It's
that
like
would
a
be up
coup-
to me, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's like a
That's-
coupon, right?
You can
That's
rent
what
it
I'm
off us.
asking.
One rock,
Sell it
one
off-
rock
sell it
per
off
week.
Sell it off for a timeshare.
all right, okay. He takes the rock from you. He's like, a deal's a deal. We stick to our word.
Everyone out.
It's yours. Well, you're not actually in it right now.
Good, and neither are they. Everyone out. I'm looking at the map, Jesse. I expect all of them out of my house. I can wait.
We're not even there. You want to?
Yeah, I can wait.
All right. There you go.
Oh man.
It's a butthole.
Done. It's butthole time.
You brought the
Hey,
butthole.
Jordan, you should use your other rock to buy this place.
I'd like to buy the wrestling ring.
Get all the rats out. Bleat them one by one.
I tell him I'd like to buy the wrestling ring, and I reach behind me and pull out the second rock.
Congratulations.
Everyone out.
We'll put up a plaque in the morning. There is no one in the wrestling ring right now except you, actually.
Yeah, you said everybody in there left already.
No, well, he bought the ring itself, not the whole building.
I bought the cave.
You said the wrestling ring. You bought the ring. You did.
I thought he had 2 rocks. I thought one he brought the. Oh, we see.
Yeah, he bought
Okay.
that, and then he bought the ring.
Okay.
He didn't buy the arena. So yeah, you're good.
Get your cave out from around my ring.
There are people like milling about and stuff, but you now own a ring and a government
Wrestling is from this
building.
point on banned. Have fun with your weekly parties now. And the only way that I'll give it back is if I can have the remainder of the cave that holds my ring. In which case, you can use it for wrestling.
But it's our cave.
And it's my ring.
Okay, congratulations.
And I own the butthole underneath it.
Whoa.
It is my butthole.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I mean, I've already did all my top tier negotiating, so now I'll leave it to
Yeah,
Scott.
you did. Yeah.
Kyle, anything for you?
Give
No.
us the rock away.
I mean,
Okay.
I
guess
thought
I guess technically Wookie should be a co-owner of the ring, right?
He should be Conan O'Brien. Why? He gave me his rock.
yeah.
Boys alone.
because he gave you the rock, you should be a co-owner, right?
No. That's
I
if
gave
you-
it
if
to
you
him because
make
I didn't
that
need it.
deal prior, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, with that, if there's no other questions,
I asked them if they
take
can
my
help
leave.
move my ring to my new house.
Well, we can deal with that in the morning, sir. No problem.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
Well, I mean, at least now we have a house to sleep in for the night.
Yeah.
It's
So I
true.
kicked everyone else out.
Yeah.
And we also have a nice big bed. The ring.
Am I back yet?
Sure. Yeah.
That was a quick walk. We were here for like a minute.
It's not a
I
big
mean,
deal.
he wasn't there for that long. He
Yeah,
just
but he has to walk
yeah.
there.
It's not a long walk. You seen this village?
No.
yeah. You own like a third of it right now.
I guess Paulo would be surprised that we got a building to ourselves.
I bought their government building.
Much.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you folks have a wonderful evening. I'm assuming you're staying in your new
Yes.
governmental building. Your new
We
building.
live here
but
now.
Yep.
Kevin, you don't know about any of that.
I assume they caught me up.
Nope.
No.
I'm just claiming it as my own now.
So you guys head off to bed?
Yep.
In your
Sure.
new governmental building?
Not a lot of beds in the government building.
So it's ours.
Yeah.
It is, in fact,
Curl up
yours.
on a desk.
Oh. Helps if I bring you guys there, huh?
What are all these people still doing in my room?
I was working on taking them out.
I can wait.
There you go. Done.
What about the chief?
What about the chief?
Oh, my
Get the
apologies.
tits out of my house. There we go. Yay!
Woohoo!
Kitty corner. That's with T's, not D's.
Are you sure? Are you sure? So, guys, any last things before we go to sleep or anything?
So what do we want to do in the morning? Should we go to the west to see what this other tribe is, or just pick a random direction, start walking?
I think we should try to see what else we can get from this village.
Yeah, if we all put our rocks together.
What is it with you not wanting houses made of wood and stone and
Yeah.
mud?
For me,
I
the
want- I
important
just
part
want-
is if I have it, that means they can't have it.
Exactly. You gotta rent it out. They gotta rent it out.
I think tomorrow in the morning we should find some four-sided object. We should roll it, and whatever direction it ends up on, we should walk in that direction.
Do you have said four-sided object?
We're literally just using north, south, east, and west.
Okay.
Unless it's west, in which case we shouldn't go that way.
Why don't we flip a coin to see where we go?
You mean you don't want to go on a journey to the west?
And then we flip a coin again to see where we go again.
A journey
And
to
then
the
we
north.
make those two coins face off against each other.
I just wonder what
Is
else
he
is
still
here.
talking?
I mean, I was thinking we could probably just roll the dice, Kevin, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I was just trying to... Yeah, it's fine.
Call me crazy, but I feel like the way this world is made is no matter which way we walk, we'll end up at the same place.
I mean, you said to the south was the sea.
How about this? How about
Yeah,
half
but we're
of us?
also
You
imagining
go
it-
south and there's a giant letter C.
How
just-
about half of us go south, and then the other half of us go west?
Haven't
Yeah.
you ever
What's the
heard
party?
Don't Split the-
That's
That
great.
sounds like a
Yeah.
great idea. You go one
Cheers.
direction, us three will go the other.
But I actually always find that like a weird meta game. 'Cause that's- people split groups all the time.
They
Have you
do.
watched Scooby Doo?
Where
Oh,
are
that
you?
works out great for them.
You three
Yeah.
go together, and I'll go with Daphne and Vilma.
Bow,
know what, you can
bow,
have
wow.
I'll go with Daphne.
All right, roll for penetration.
He's a dog.
What?
You can't say that, you sick
Oh, no.
bastard.
Actually, he's a cat.
Woo!
Well, Jordan's a cat right now.
I meant Scooby. Anyway,
I know.
I'm going to sleep. I mean, in real life.
All right, see ya.
Right.
There was a roll.
Yeah, for penetration.
Why?
Oh.
You penetrate yourself.
I got
somehow.
one penetration. She's pregnant. What?
I will say good save on that one, Jordan.
You shot off
Apollo-
before
Apollo-
entry and
Apollo-
got her pregnant.
Apollo works on his art skills at night.
You mid
Nice.
coitus, you rip off her
Nice.
mask and realize it was old Mr. Simmons.
I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kid.
For your pesky
Apollo has a
penetration.
crossbow. He has a crossbow.
Okay.
What are you
'Cause he's gonna
doing?
get
Okay,
You're drawing us.
I'm going to sleep still.
Yeah, same.
I'm going to sleep too. After I finish that amazing drawing.
Yeah. Do you have paper for that drawing, Kevin? Does your character have paper and a pencil?
I'm
Anything?
assuming there's paper in the government building, so I just scrawl on whatever I find.
You find their Declaration of Independence.
Yeah,
It's
it's
scrawl.
Quick, use your rock to buy it.
I just rip it up after I mess up.
Yeah.
All right, so night falls. It's
James
fairly
Bond?
peaceful. No one's on watch or anything, right?
No, what?
Nah.
We're in my nice
Nah.
house in a
You are
village.
in your nice house.
Nah, we
Nice
don't need to
village.
watch.
So I mean, everyone actually, it's a nice peaceful rest. Feel free to give yourselves back your health and all that, your spells.
Mhm.
Everybody sleeps the night through. Weird kind of dreams, but nothing out of the ordinary. Kevin, you dream you actually did a backflip and kick someone in the face, and
Oh man, that was so cool.
I mean, it was so cool, but it was weird because that would never happen in real life.
Exactly, that's why it was so cool.
But yeah, no, pretty decent dreams.
What'd I dream?
You dreamt about chasing a ginormous ball of fish,
Oh man. Lucky.
which is weird because
Ball of-
normally the ball of fish would be chasing you.
Which is weird because I had the same dream.
Yeah. Oddly enough, he was the ball of fish.
I thought he'd say we dreamed about Christmas, but okay.
Why Christmas? Oh.
Oh, I don't know. We didn't have a one shot about Christmas that happened in between this
No.
where we dreamed.
Nah.
Nah. No, that was a different time. Because unfortunately, why doesn't everyone give me just random 20 rolls?
That's a lot of rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 random 20 rolls. No, just everyone roll a 20.
Phew, at least I got a higher than a 1 that time.
19.
Nice.
Rolled for 2 penetrations.
You got 2 of them this
God, that
time.
reminded me. I had a friend in school, and they were talking about people misreading pregnancy tests, and he
Oh,
goes,
wow.
"Oh no, it's a 1 for 1 baby," the minus sign,
Yeah.
and then of course he goes, "Oh, it's an X. I'm not pregnant."
My mate is due to have a baby. Actually, it was due on the 29th of December, and it still hasn't arrived yet.
No.
So I texted him today saying, "At what point do you start to get suspicious that your missus might just be fat rather than pregnant?" I haven't heard anything back yet, so I don't know if that.
Yeah. He's probably figuring out if he wants to laugh at it or hit you for it.
When was it due?
29th of December. Anyway,
Right. So Jordan,
That's me.
you awake.
naked.
To see a bunch. What are you doing?
Waking
Oh,
up.
that's, gotcha. To a bunch of goblins standing around you, weapons drawn, all pointed at you and all your friends. You were the first to wake. You notice everyone else is still kind of
Get out of my house.
sleeping.
I curl back into a ball and go back to bed.
You get a nice kick to the ribs. Who are you?
Sleeping? Who are you?
Get up, sleeping.
Okay.
Guys, people are in our house. As I yell and as I stand up.
Which is enough to wake them up. As you all kind of wake up, there's a bunch of goblins surrounding you. Weapons drawn. It looks like the entire village has made their way out to find out just who is in their goddamn building.
Okay, in that case, I stand up, I extend my hand and say, "Oh, hello, my name is Dr. Pornsack. I am new to the village, but welcome to our humble abode."
Welcome to the office.
They all kind of just look
Yep.
at your extended hand, look back at you.
Okay, I say, "Do you mind if I reach into my bag for something?"
Slowly. And then, like, more weapons are trained on
And he
you.
pulls out a book.
I pull out a stone with an etching on it.
Okay.
Everyone kind of just looks at it around.
I point at the
okay.
etching and say, "Get your chief."
Chief kind of comes through the crowd a little bit.
You-
What?
You gave us this stone.
He grabs it roughly from your hand. He looks at it. He's like, looks at you, looks at it. Well, this is my handwriting, but there's no way I gave this to you. And kind of throws it back at you. Hits your chest. You catch it.
Phew, do you know how much this is worth? I could buy a house with this.
What are you doing in our town?
Well, what we're going to do is tonight, we thought we could have a big wrestling match.
Winner gets a hand crossbow.
They all kind of look at each other, and they still got their weapons trained directly on
Huge
you.
wrestling match on a butthole. No?
In if we're lucky.
Is that a new type of wrestling that we haven't heard about or something? Butthole wrestling? I mean,
I think you've heard of it.
who hasn't?
Let me guess. You guys have never left this village. No one's ever died.
You have two choices.
Oh, okay.
And Davrak is your champion.
Either get the fuck out or we kill you.
What about choice number 3?
The one where we kill you all.
I don't have a choice number 3. Has anyone got anything good?
Wait, if we kill them all, we could raid the village.
Don't
They'll
say
be
that
back
out loud.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Are you
What's
thieves' cat on the goblins?
That's not how thieves can't works.
Again.
I can't go through this again.
I'm gonna say, all right, choice number 3. Jesse, you said all the houses are made out of like straw and mud
Oh
and stuff,
no!
right?
Like
Oh,
mud
no.
and
Mhm.
wood and
Hey,
stuff.
this is
Yeah.
my house.
But it's flammable, right?
Choice number 3. Yep. You let us go, or else all the houses get burned. I'm gonna light up both my hands.
At that, like the nearest guards kind of take a small step backwards, but
Hmm
doesn't look
Oh.
like they gave much
Well,
ground.
Is Fluffy
Follow-
Kiss Cornelius, our
follow
little
in the back,
fireball,
it's like-
still with us?
Yeah, he's on my
Yeah.
shoulder.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know if he disappeared as well with the New Day.
He is chilling.
The wrestling group, A New Day.
You tell like the little fire guy, hey, if things get out of hand,
Yeah, he's
touch
still on my shoulder.
touch the most flammable thing you can see.
yeah.
While this is happening, I want to say we've spoken before, and I can prove it.
Congratulations.
Can I roll an insight check to see if he's bullshitting?
Sure.
Okay.
Who is the insight check on?
On the chief.
Please?
To see if he really has no memory.
On
loss.
Soren.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna
No,
say.
I-
he's
I-
trying to insight
yeah,
someone.
I didn't. There's more than one goblin in the room.
Yeah, random goblin guard number 4. I'm gonna insight check.
Okay.
That's his name in the credits later.
That is, yeah.
Goblin Guard
Played
4.
by Jimmy
Random
Smith.
Goblin Guard number 4.
That's gonna be a 9, I think. Or yeah, 9.
From what you could tell, it looks like he believes it. He
Yeah, Kevin, it's a new day. The book reset.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
apparently.
I'm
That
gonna.
was why I was curious about old Fireboy over here, which means he must be something different entirely.
Is there a window near us?
And a wall. No,
That's what I dropped. There's a
Yep.
few windows in the.
whenever I
room.
bought my house, I had all the
Uh,
windows decommissioned.
Apollo's gonna
They
do
were
a
taken
sweet-
apart.
Apollo's gonna do like a sweet like SWAT team kick at the door to get out.
So why just for a window?
Yeah,
the
you
window.
window?
In the window.
Dive through the window.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could try. Y'all are kind of surrounded-ish.
Where's the window though?
You,
On
you
the, in the floor.
could- it's up on the ceiling, like on the.
Well, I mean,
Only
like
sunlight.
on the perimeter.
I had the roof
jackass.
removed and window put on top.
Makes
Makes
it
it very hot.
Huge
Very,
skylight.
economical, really.
Jesse,
No, you
ha-
could,
How many people are in the room?
a lot.
Nice if, it'd be nice if roll 20 update.
You're gonna have to roll perception to get a better number than that, I'm afraid.
No, there's
Yeah.
probably a good 20, give or take. So a lot, because I
Uh,
mean, you guys look formidable, so they brought their
could-
everything.
I could probably take out like 2 or 3 of them.
They got 20 people in a 20 by 15 room.
They're
Impressive,
goblins.
Yeah.
They're all holding each other's hands.
We spoke yesterday. Chief, man.
We who?
Me and you. You took us to the
No.
cave with the wrestling ring. Dragon came along. We won.
We beat Avrak.
We beat
us
Avrak,
a
the current
rock.
champion who hasn't lost for three times in a row.
Free.
You
free.
told us about the people to the west who keep coming and steal the cattle.
Yeah.
Something you wouldn't trust with anyone
Oh,
else.
actually, you also told us about that your really small penis, and you told us not to tell anyone.
He did
Well,
say
I'd
that-
only tell a friend about that.
He did say
Well, now
he
that
did
you
say-
mention it, no.
he did say that in the last session. That is canon.
I meant the DM. Sorry.
yeah.
Outside of game. Anyway, back to D&D.
That's off-topic talk, guys. Minus 300 experience points.
Too soon.
You said you were a natural one. Anyway, yes, Chief, you told us all this stuff. All this stuff happened, and now you're saying you don't know who we are, even though I've got one of your rocks, which you hand wrote.
You signed it.
I mean, I assume you keep these in a very safe place.
I mean,
And
I've
not-
never seen one of those before in my life. I agree that is my handwriting, but And again, you speak the truth, but nothing that couldn't be figured out by watching us for a little while.
What? Knowing who the world wrestling champion was.
Wait, goblins are like
No,
half the
knowing
size
we have a goblin named Avrak in town.
How do we know about the dragon?
Well,
Wait,
I don't
goblins
know
are
what
only
you're
like
talking
2
about
or
with the
3
dragon.
feet tall, right?
You know,
the black
destroyer. He's a black dragon.
yeah.
He lives in your cave.
Yeah.
You do a chant to summon them.
Do you guys mind if I just reach in my bag
Was it
again?
Grog? That was his
please?
name, Grog.
Slowly,
I reach in really quickly and pull out the book.
as you make your quick movement, they kind of jump a little bit. Like, see, he gets a book. They're like,
I
don't
step
make
in
a
front.
move.
I step in front of Soren.
I'm just flicking through the pages. I'm not doing anything, just flicking through
I
the
look at
pages.
the book with him. I'm like, hey, what's that?
I turn it sideways so we can both look, and we both pull the
Oh, it looks so pretty.
face.
Wow, this is so interesting. You guys should look.
Can you come and have a look at this?
It's a scratch. Guys, look, it's a scratch and
I'm
sniff.
actually gonna have to take a break real quick.
Okay.
So can we go to break?
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Sorry,
You're
I'll be
good.
right back.
We'll be back
I
in
forgot I had to get my daughter.
10 minutes.
No,
Yeah,
I feel like
it's
we
like
should
10
role play
minutes.
with ourselves.
Okay. Maybe not roleplay,
Wait,
but
wait.
my view is that we get in the book and get the F out.
Yeah, no, you just
How
talk
about we
about stuff.
you can role play.
Okay,
Anyone got any other views?
yeah, we should send all of them back.
Well, I still want the crossbow.
Maybe
Crossbow.
Grog the dragon or whatever his name was doesn't exist here
How about
anymore because we
Maybe,
sent them
yeah.
out of the book. Maybe if we send all the goblins out, they'll no longer exist here either. And back to
we
my house.
we tell them we can prove that we know them and we spoke to them yesterday. We get them to take us to the blacksmith. You grab the crossbow and we all touch the book at the same time and we bamf out.
I'm good with this plan.
Although Scott, if we take the book of returning, will it come with us or?
I think so, yeah.
Will there be a dragon waiting for us?
Yeah,
There might be, who knows? But we're all
Why
rested.
don't we? Yeah, why don't we?
that
choose
is true.
different-
We are.
Are there different pages that interact?
Not that we
Or
know
is it
of.
just-
All
Or
right,
is it-
whenever we
why don't we
do-
just? Why don't we just pull that shit to a random page and touch it?
Well, there needs to be a picture.
It's a random picture page. This is a book with pictures. It has pictures. We can touch.
This
I
picture
love
this
the
picture looked
idea.
different to every other picture.
we are having this conversation. There's goblins all
Yeah.
around us, looking
Yeah.
back and forth.
Yeah.
listening to
Yeah.
us.
Right, on that note, I guess we should probably take a break then if Jesse's going to
Yeah,
be...
I guess so.
we'll say
Yeah.
10 minutes. If it's not 10 minutes, it'll be longer. We're back.
Hello.
All
Welcome
right.
back, us.
Welcome
Yeah,
back,
hello.
everybody. Us.
Jesse pooped
This is really
himself.
just us. Haha.
Fucking dude stand and everything.
Woo!
That's
Jess-
why he had to leave so suddenly.
Yeah.
Something like that. Close
I mean,
enough.
to be fair, when you got to go,
You gotta go.
You
gotta
just
go.
do it in your pants. You're fine.
So-
Exactly.
so
Hardcore
collective-
DM, right?
So collectively as a group, we decided that the goblins don't exist.
Okay.
So they all disappeared.
Yeah.
So
they're gone.
they went poof. Okay, so
Yep.
you're in a flat land.
Yep.
Except for my house, I believe in it.
Yeah. The house is still there.
No one believes in it other than you guys.
That's all it takes.
As long as more than one person believes it.
As
it's a
long
thing.
as somebody believes,
All
I
right,
can
so
fly.
last I knew,
Shit yourself.
Scott and Kevin were looking at a book.
oh man, I say to Earth, Earth, can you come and have a look at this quickly?
Oh, don't mind if I do. And I just kind of slide my way through the goblins, trying to move their spears to the side if possible, and go and stand next to them. I also make the surprise face next to both of them.
Uki, have you seen this?
No, I haven't.
The
Well,
chief starts kind of like,
yeah. Well,
Chief,
yeah,
come
let,
and
let me come
see
take a
the
look.
book.
Oh, yeah, I grab
Chief,
him.
Chief,
by
come and
over
have
the
a look.
I put my arm over the shoulder and pull him closer.
all right, you pull him closer.
And I make sure not to take my arm off of him.
I also put my arm around the chief's shoulder, kind of locking
You
him
three are
in.
going to be confused.
I also would like to add that one Earth's fur is very soft.
I say to the rest of them,
Aw.
have you touched this book? Because it's really soft.
That's a weird question to ask someone.
Is it? Don't mind if I do.
Touch it. You should touch it.
Is Uki here with us and also touching it
Yeah.
on?
I guide his hand toward the book.
All right, well, as soon as you touch it, the world kind of brightens up and then blanks out. So it goes really, really bright and then really, really dark. And you feel more than hear or anything a thump of your back, your ass, however, maybe the back of your head hits hard wood.
Oh
Hot.
no! Oh no!
And you feel like little pokes and prods as
Freddy Krueger.
as like shards of wood are kind of like poking you in the side and stuff. That's everyone, by the way, because everyone came back all at once, all through the book, into a fairly disheveled office.
Yeah.
What was probably
It's like this when I found it.
what was
It's
probably
your office.
not the cleanest office to begin with. It was probably pretty cluttered and everything. Is now a wreck. Bookcases just
We're in Iraq.
torn off the walls. Glass shattered everywhere. There's no desk that can be recognized anymore. It's now just a pile of kindling. And there's a nice goblin next to you guys.
I have 3 questions. A,
Do I
is
see the dragon?
there any signs of a dragon?
Like dragon?
I mean,
poop?
there seems to be a giant, almost dragon-sized hole in the side of your office where the door used to be.
What makes it
I don't
almost
want to say a
dragon-sized?
dragon made that, Mark, but it
Question
Wait,
2.
he did.
DM question. What makes it an almost dragon-sized hole?
It was an almost dragon we were fighting
Yeah. Why can't it just be a dragon-sized hole?
because it wasn't a dragon that made it.
Yeah.
Am I still holding the Book of Returning?
Yes.
Someone
I
would say
will-
it was closer to being a Drake-sized hole, but without being a Wyrm-sized hole.
Why? Iron or wyvern?
I will put that in the bag.
WYRM.
Wire?
Next question. Underneath
Where?
what we're sitting on, is there another book?
You will have to look.
I will
around.
look.
You're sitting on a pile of wood.
Okay.
So the
Do a
dragon
search.
better not have stole it.
I will push
You do a
everybody out of the
search.
way and I'll start searching for the book.
All right, give me a roll of some sort. Would be nice.
Probably be investigation or perception.
Yeah,
and I
whatever
look
time.
next to me. I go, Chief, you're real now.
He's confused. He's
Yeah.
looking around like he's just not himself. anymore.
22.
Nice.
Yeah, under a pile of rubble and various things is a
The
book.
Flintstones.
I will fold the book up. I assume it's the book that I was looking for, and I'll put it in my bag.
Fold it.
Yeah, close it.
Fair enough.
Yes, he is.
Hold
Is
it
my
up.
fireball
Hold-
friend still
hold-
with us?
Was he on your shoulder when you touched
Yes.
the page? Then
Mhm.
yes.
Is he
Yes,
still
he
a
is.
fireball?
Still a fireball.
Did my armor tar make it out in one piece?
Yeah, you still have your armor tar.
I am going to say,
It's-
Chief.
Kind of crumbling a little bit and stuff.
I'm going to say, Chief,
That's fine.
welcome to the real world. We hate goblins, by the way. Good luck.
Alright, let's send it back.
And I'm going
Let's
to
send it
push him
back.
towards. I'm going to push him towards the hole.
Uh,
Close the door.
There is no
close
door.
Yeah, there's no door.
dragon-sized door.
No, I'm going to open where the door is. I'm going to push him out and then close the door.
so
Uh,
it's,
yeah.
you're miming it? So you're miming it?
I
Yeah.
like
He's miming it.
you see him kind of
Roll
kinda
dece-
wa-
would that
wander
be a
off.
deception
And then
check
I'm
for
going
the
to
miming?
shout down the corridor, "Goblin!" and point.
You should just tell them the goblins are the dominant race here.
Oddly enough, it's kind of quiet for this time of day in this part of the.
Couldn't imagine why. It was a
College.
pretty
Yeah.
weak, almost dragon. And there's a
Okay.
lot of very powerful
Uh,
magic creatures here.
I'm gonna open the
Yeah.
door. I'm gonna look out, and I'm gonna close the door. Say, it's kind of quiet around here today.
While he's doing that, can I see if there's anything in the room I can steal?
And in
From,
Scott's room,
from Soren's
Yeah.
office?
You do a
Just make
perception
Mhm.
check.
Oh man, I suck at these rules.
Yeah, Jesse, I'm gonna give some broken wood to a little fireball friend and tell him that this is our home.
That'd be a 6.
He kind of hops up and down all excitedly and is munching all.
Yeah.
Like Kind of cute.
I went to pet him again,
Nice.
but he hurts me.
A little bit. Take a point damage.
If you want to pet him.
No, it scared him last time.
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
Also, because I pounced on him.
There's
Probably that too.
some shiny things in one of the rubble piles. It might be
grabbed the shiny
something.
thing.
In plain view of everyone, or what do you? How are you? How,
I make. He said it's in the rubble.
yeah, it's like in the rubble by.
Am I still kind of like laying down from like when we got transported?
Are you?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
It's a thing of aluminum foil containing all of his
pick
used
it up.
condoms.
I'm gonna say while he's doing that, I'm gonna say if anyone finds my shiny anal beads, can they just let me know, please?
I picked them up and put them in my
My metal used
my
condom.
butt.
my back pocket for later.
Uh-huh.
Everyone sees Kevin pick something up.
Wait, I
and
don't even get
put
to
it-
roll a stealth check for that.
You didn't say you were doing it stealthily. Are you
Fucking
doing
God.
it
It looks like
stealthily?
it looks like a very large necklace, and there's hints of
Yeah,
diamond all
sure.
over it.
I want
The
to make it so that like I pick it up as I'm getting up and I'm kind of like hiding it behind my body.
Still
make
stealth.
Make
A sleight of
stealth
hand.
roll.
Sleight of
Ah,
hand.
Yeah,
Morgan.
man.
Yeah, it oddly enough, the
God, that's a
pearls on the necklace get like bigger and then smaller. It's weird.
And then there's one the size of your head.
If anyone wants to make
That's the
a
first
roll,
one.
a perception roll to see Kevin sticking something in his back pocket that may or may not be anal beads, you're more than welcome to roll against his 9.
Okay.
Oh,
There,
man.
Wow.
I spot it, but they're not actually anal beads. What they are is it's an instrument used for measuring the size of testicles.
Okay.
Just got different rings on it of
Mhm.
various sizes.
Is it like
No,
one of
just
those,
like
things that-
pebbles, like
It's like
pebbles
that
on a
thing
string.
that like measure, what is it, calipers? That thing that measures like the size of the
Yeah, it's not like that. These are like various sized pebbles getting bigger and bigger.
It's like a frying
sense.
pan, but it just has two little.
And on the very biggest one,
Man.
on the very biggest one, it's engraved. It
Alright,
says
I'm gonna
Soren.
write down Soren's
Nice.
Testicle beads.
I can
Testicle
see.
beads.
I look up from where I
Testicle.
am. Who's Soren?
Testicle beads.
Look how many notes I've taken.
Taken?
Wow.
Look how happy
I've,
we are.
I've taken so many notes.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
wrong though, because you don't have a crossbow, do you?
Right?
No.
Well, whose box is that?
Professor Wiener, do you know who Soren is?
No, never heard of him. We should probably take your little fiery friend down to the labs to see if anyone knows anything
To
about him.
analyze.
Sure. If
They won't harm him.
Yeah. Hopefully
Yeah, we're
not.
just
Well,
Can I
we're
roll
just
a
gonna poke
deceit
him
check?
and-
I mean, it also depends if people are in the lab.
If not, it'll make it
yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
easier.
If not, yeah, we can do it.
So Soren, did you want these back or?
No, you can keep them.
All right, I throw it back in the pile.
Okay, cool.
All right. So you don't have any more testicle beads. All right.
I don't know where those have been.
I mean, against
We
testicles, I
do.
would assume.
Yeah.
We do. That's the problem.
Wait, are we going back to the science lab?
Are we going where?
The science?
Yeah, why not?
Laboratory.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna steal stuff from there.
And I just want to check out the damage as we go. Oh,
Okay.
you know we should go and talk to
Our goblin friend,
Thea Beaver.
But first, let's go to the laboratory.
that nice old lady that liked
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, the nice old lady that liked us.
Yeah, we can do that. The laboratory's on the way.
Okay.
I could see her beaver. Oh.
I rolled
Can you-
for stealth and sneaking to the
Roll
lab.
to see her beaver. All right. So what are you guys doing?
She has an actual pet beaver.
Yeah.
yeah.
His name is
Uh,
Fluffy.
We're gonna head to Thea Beaver's via the lab.
All right.
Okay. Well.
That's how it gets my hair done.
Via the lab.
All right.
No, because I did that, and I was like, yeah.
Uh, so you go to make your way out of the office, and you're kind of having trouble figuring out where to go. There's just a trail of wreckage everywhere you go. It looks almost, oddly enough, as if a dragon stormed through these halls and just wrecked everything. Like there are walls where there didn't used to be walls. There's big gaping holes where there did. It's pretty freaking chaotic right now. So you could kind of head in the direction that where you think you might be going, but it's kind of a labyrinth right now.
So I guess
So if you want to head to the lab, if that's where you want to head, I would need some sort of navigation roll, some sort of what kind of skills do y'all have that would
Does Scott get advantage since he kind of like lives here?
Survival or investigation, I guess, are the only two. Or
I'd say whichever's higher for you, man. And you can have advantage because you know the general direction you're wanting to head.
15.
All right, so you start heading off in a direction you're pretty confident.
Natural 20.
Good for you. So you know where you're going?
Wait, for you, back to Scott.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Kevin knows where the lab is.
I know
That's where he's been stealing from.
That's true.
That's
That's
where
true.
he's been stealing everything.
He has
from,
been
so he would
stealing
know.
all types of random weird things from
Yeah, I
there.
should at least know what's in
They have a tracking device in him because he's stealing it all, so now it's just reversed as the polarity. No, you kind of slowly start making your way towards the lab. The further you get from your office, the more kind of spread out and chaotic the damage is. It almost looks as if people tried to fight him off and, had a great battle here. You can't really tell, what side won or whatnot.
Can I stop everything? Because I need a poo now. Can I run back to my office? Is there an office? Is there an office beside mine?
I thought it was
Like
Steve's.
left standing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's taking some damage. but
Can
you
I
tell-
drag all of the wood out that's in the broken wood that's in my office? Can I grab
Nightmares.
the desk and pull the desk out? Can I put the desk in my room and put the splintered wood in their room?
Unless you let me get a strength check
Yeah, that's a
from
strength.
you.
That's an athletics check. I feel like it would be.
No, it's strength.
No, it's strength.
So since it's been 24 hours, did I ever finish my potion?
No, you got interrupted, didn't you?
17.
I still have all the crap. Yeah.
Oh no, that's not strength. Hold on.
Yeah, you're pretty buff with it.
15.
The sorcerer, or whatever you are.
It takes a little while,
Sorcerer.
and these guys are a little confused at first or whatever. But yeah, you can get that done.
Okay, one last thing. I take everything out of the desk and throw it on the floor in their room.
It's fair. It's not the same as yours. Yours a little higher class. This one, it's nice. It's got some good carvings on it, but it's not like
I turn around and say, "This isn't my first dragon rodeo."
What's it made out of? What kind of wood's it made out of?
it's mahogany.
Didn't you hear him? That table's called a dragon rodeo.
All right, mahogany. Gonna make a note of that and reference that later.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, we
All
need
right,
to
so-
professor.
Like 10 sessions later. Hey, how's that mahogany desk working out for you?
It's birch.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Nice.
And my dresser and friggin' bed are all mahogany.
Mahogany.
Your
Picture it
friggin'
didn't
bed.
happen.
Huh?
Oh.
Isn't that what you do in your bed?
So we're
Okay.
heading to the so we're heading to the
It's mahogany.
Nice.
back
Good
there.
Xbox.
You can see a bunch.
Bye.
Okay, there's a Santa's hat. Super.
I got 3 of them.
I'm mesmerized by the cam action. All right, so as you head closer to the lab, you see more examples of more recent chaos. It looks like there's a little bit of fire off in one corner, still kind of burning a little bit. Who's insanity? Is that workout?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I was right.
Do you just watch
Yay.
it for the lycra?
Nice.
The guys, of course.
Yeah, I'm saying that the background is a little questionable. Why is well
Again, he watches this for the story.
Just some sweat drops.
actually
Sweat.
something my brother-in-law and sister got in oh, screw it, we're not gonna do it. So I was like, oh, take it. So
Awesome.
it lives here now.
So
Yep.
How many times have you actually done?
I did the opening lesson on it. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll check out what it is. But right now, I don't have anything that can play DVD. But I guess I can hook my 360 back up. But Xbox One, not really.
Xbox One can't do
PC,
DVDs.
no, it's updated to
Xbox One
one.
plays DVDs.
You need some app or some crap for it. And I was like, no,
The DVD player app.
I don't know.
The
I
media
played
player?
Probably
Chronicles.
is.
And then for the computer, I upgraded to Windows 10. And it's like, sorry, you can't watch DVDs in this anymore. You need to have a Windows 7.
Lovely.
Odd.
Lovely. All right, so you make your way to the laboratory. Which,
Yeah,
That's all in character, by the way.
yes.
Yeah. I'm just I'm talking to the wall.
And everyone's like, "What the fuck's a DVD?"
Oh, I guess this one. Just leave him.
Insanity is right.
Wonder if that's the ultimate fourth wall breaking character and he doesn't realize it.
All right, so you make your way to the laboratory,
Making
and
my way to.
it is pretty damn trashed. The only thing that you could tell the only reason you can tell it's still the same place is it has that big table in the middle that people were working at and stuff. Other than that, it's missing two of the walls. There's
Looks just like I remember.
Is the
broken
shelf of
glass
books that
everywhere.
was being guarded? Is that still kind of there?
I mean, there's
The
some
dragon
wood.
stole the shelf.
There's some wood there and some like bits of burnt like something that might have once been a bookcase.
I guess could I look for any books that may have survived?
Go ahead. You could.
Because they were being guarded. I'm curious if there's anything interesting there. 17 or 18.
You dig around in the wreckage of the wreckage. No.
Rubble.
Rubble. Thank you. Yeah, that works. In the rubble, and you find actually a partially burnt book. It's one of the ones that was like a cipher. It has this script that no one knows really what it is, and then it has various words next to them and stuff like that, various notes. It's a bit damaged. I'd say there's like a portion of it that's burnt out and stuff like that. But it's a book.
I could possibly read it with that.
You could read bits and pieces of it, yeah.
Okay.
You have to be very careful with it because it is kind of seen better days. It's kind of crumbly.
Also, can I look for anything magical in the room?
Go for it. Give me a roll. Of
Well,
some
hello.
sort.
I roll for Soren. That's another 18.
I mean, magical. Like what? There's broken beakers,
Potions.
there's little puddles
or,
of potion.
Scrolls, or like magic crossbows, or anything like that.
You find on the wall, for some reason, there's one little patch of wall that isn't touched,
Oh man!
and just nailed on it is a magical crossbow. Oddly enough, no.
Since I went and got
fuck
my
you.
goblin friend again to see if you have a crossbow on him.
Your goblin friend.
We let him go.
He's long
You
gone.
guys let him
No,
go.
I
He's
went
long.
after. Oh no, I said I went after him whenever we went there.
Oh, I was gonna say I kicked him out.
Kicked him out the door and
Yeah.
and
The
sent him
knight-
And
on
he
his
got lost
merry
in the
way.
rubble. Yeah, there's no way he's gonna find his way out. We had to roll
Oh.
like 18 times.
So crossbow on the wall or not? Is it there?
Oh, okay, never mind. I
No,
didn't.
that was sarcasm, Kevin.
That was mean, dude. That was
Every,
rude. That was rude.
the room's trash, man. Anything that you do
I
find
want
that's
to use my
magical
rock.
is like
I still have my rock.
okay.
I threw
You-
it at the wall.
It roll to hit the wall.
All right. What do I add? Strength?
It'd probably be
These-
Dex. It's a thrown attack of some
It's-
sort.
Yes, that's a 15.
You hit the wall. Congratulations. Your rock
All right.
hits the wall, and this little chunk of the wall falls down because you hit a part where there's only like one little beam. A little bit of plaster falls off the wall, and your rock hits the floor.
I pick up the rock and put it back in my backpack.
Okay. Cool.
Am I the only one that still has the rock? By the way,
Scott has his.
Yeah.
fuck, I
God,
should have used that at the fucking.
Can I try and pickpocket the rock out of Apollo's bag, please?
Sure.
Uh,
Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand roll against.
Jordan's facepalm. Or whatever it
Oh,
was.
no.
Hit my head on the
22.
That'd be against Kevin's perception. I
No, that is
believe.
not gonna.
Yep.
I had too many good rolls. Fuck. God damn it. Get my rock.
Scott is now the owner of 2 beautiful rocks with odd carvings on it.
Fucking douchebag.
Little design on it.
As far as Apollo knows, yeah, he doesn't know.
Yeah, you don't know. You
Do I
still
know?
have your rock.
Out of character, I know. Apollo doesn't know. I can
Right,
be pissed about it
exactly.
all I want.
Jordan, you can roll to know. Yeah,
I wasn't
perception
doing
roll.
it stealthily. I was just doing it well enough to be able to take it without him noticing.
Oh, so I do know.
I wasn't hiding it from these two.
Can I steal both rocks from...
It's just what this game's gonna be now.
Pretty
Get
much.
points for the rock for owning the rocks.
Every minute you have the rock. Point.
Which one is it? Sleight of hand?
I mean,
Yeah.
or you're trying to steal them from
Sleight of
him.
hand.
Or...
13.
So, Scott, perception roll against his 13.
Wow.
Jordan now has 2 rocks.
8,
Yay, I've had all
9.
4
Can I,
rocks.
can I perceive to see what's going on?
Sure.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah.
Kevin, you see Jordan steal the rocks from Scott.
I checked my bag to see where my rock is.
You no longer have your rock. Oddly enough.
I stealth up to One Earth to steal the rocks back.
Let's see how well you do against your stealth check.
Why would you stealth up to him to make it so suspicious?
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was gonna be 20.
What am I rolling against it? Wisdom?
Yeah, perception.
right?
Yeah.
Kevin has
7.
his rock back, so now Kevin has his rock.
Yeah,
No, he just stealthed up to me. He hasn't taken it yet.
Oh yeah, no,
He
you're right.
is,
You
he
just
can still
stealthed up
hang
to him, so you're stealthy next to him.
He doesn't know it. Natural 20, baby.
Oh yeah? Natural 20 this. Darn it. This is not gonna do it.
I mean, you're
It's like
halfway
confidence
there.
bleed through, so.
So you're stealing your rock back?
Yeah,
You stole your rock back.
stole
Jordan,
both of them.
did you?
I hope Scott saw that.
Okay, whatever. I'll just take my rock back.
Uki, what are you doing in all this?
So we just watch
He
it.
face palms and squashes the little squashes the little fiery thing to death.
Swarm's gonna be so confused though when he tries to pull out later that he has both rocks, and then Kevin pulls his back out, and I also have one.
Yeah.
I had a cunning plan with those damn rocks, you assholes.
I mean, you could try to get him back.
I just thought it
I
was
don't
a
know
game.
they're
I said-
gone.
I'm gonna face palm.
I mean,
save.
I'm pretty sure rocks are noticeably heavy. So like, wouldn't you feel them? Especially if you had 2 of them in your bag. Like you would feel the
Not
weight.
really.
It depends on the rock.
Yeah,
Unless he
I
has,
mean,
unless he has a
Kevin,
fucking
you're a
bag holder.
thief, so you have like a bunch of stuff in your.
Yeah, but I'm not very perceptive.
And I have better thieving abilities than him.
Yeah. I mean, a sloth really does.
I'm gonna assume there is no one in the lab apart from us.
Not really.
Okay.
Oh yeah, did I see anything? You were just fucking with me.
Y'all could do a perception check if you'd like. That's
Perception
not
check?
rock related.
Specifically for magical items that look like rocks.
Yeah, no.
12. Oh.
Poopy, I did less.
I'm still face palming.
You're looking around whilst face palming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just has his face covered like that.
So what? Scott,
9.
what did you get?
What?
Alright.
How did I get the highest on that?
I don't know, but you did. Congratulations. What are you guys doing?
Fucking.
What do we perceive?
Yeah. What are we perceiving?
That y'all
I
are
just
idiots.
just rolling.
We perceive nothing.
agree on that.
Okay, cool.
Perceived y'all are idiots. That's about
Okay.
it. There's-
Um,
rocks are super important.
Do I see? Are there any? Is there any like dead bodies or anything around?
there's no dead bodies. It does look like
He's a
I
merciful
said,
dragon.
there's been a battle, so I mean, there's blood. It does look like things happened here, but there's no dead bodies.
Okay, I suggest we leave.
Or should we go meet with your
Yeah, can I suggest we walk out the
Miss Beaver friend?
Can I suggest we walk out the back door and turn up at the front door so people don't think we were in the university when all this went down?
Okay.
I agree.
Cool.
Did you guys just see Scott turn into watercolor? Oh,
No.
okay, that was weird.
Watercolors.
Is
Yeah.
the acid kicking in, Jordan?
It's too much
No, but
Gatorade or whatever you're drinking.
that's
Or
good.
Yeah.
not enough?
Yeah, I will head out through the back of the university and loop all the way around to the front entrance.
Okay. You make your way out. It takes a heck of a lot longer than you're used to. I mean, obviously. When you get to the back, it seems there's a lot less chaos back that way. It takes you a while because this is a giant university, so it probably takes you a good couple hours to make your way around entirely. But then you make your way to the front.
And that-
Go ahead.
I say in that time I ask Soren if there's any other stories in that book that we can.
Actually, I stop them all and say, look, we have both books,
Mhm.
but we know that people are looking for these books.
Let's just
And-
return them.
And what we saw from the man in black is that they are powerful people.
Yeah, and you released a dragon from their world.
Let's absolutely. These books cannot fall into the wrong hands. They need to stay in
Yeah,
safe
so you should
hands.
give them to me.
They need to stay in safe hands, like mine and us as a group.
I mean, you just released a dragon into the
I agree.
world.
It's a
So I
little.
don't trust you very much right now.
We could send the dragon to attack the man in
If
black.
anything, I trust One Earth more with the books right now than you.
What if I gave you something very important to me?
What if?
2 rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
you-
listening.
Okay. Do you want it or not?
Give me the book first.
That's not how it works.
Persuade him.
Persuasion doesn't really work that way with other players.
Yeah, not really.
Anyway, we can't tell anyone we've got the books. I don't care who
Alright.
holds them,
Right.
me, but we can't tell anyone we've got the books.
See, what isn't it more obvious that a professor would be holding onto books? Like, come on.
No, it would probably be easier to explain.
Nobody would expect the books on a Tabazi.
Which is why they'd probably say, "Why
Which
have you
is
got
why
books?"
it would be weird if I have them in public.
Exactly.
So if
Yep.
I keep the
But they-
books,
Are you?
No, but if he has
are
something
you
in his
calling Jordan
backpack-
dumb?
No, I'm not calling him dumb.
I feel like Kevin's arguing with himself right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
anyway, are we all agreed that we cannot mention the books to anyone?
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
why you should give it to me.
I'll give him the Book of Returning.
I'll give him.
I don't want it. You know what I do want for this? A rock. No, I just give him.
If I give you a rock.
I'll give him a small mirror. I don't know when I picked that up.
I throw it in my bag and I give him the Book of Returning. So we
Yes.
cannot let anyone know we have these. If we're going to use them again, we have to be particularly careful. But we need to find out who wants them, why they want them, and we need to do it under the radar. Agreed? If anyone
Yep.
asks about the dragon, we know nothing about the dragon.
Nope.
Right.
Well, I mean, so the college wants it. The guards of the town want it. The
I want
mafioso
it.
type gang here wants it.
Well, I think the
That
guards
weird
want
guy.
it.
I think
Because
that Rat
The
King
college
wanted
wants it back. That's why the guards are after.
You know, I mean, that's only here. We don't know who else might want this. So let's
Mhm.
keep this under wraps.
it. Do you think we should head out of town?
I think we should find out what's going on first.
Goes on first. You
Because I
want
don't
to
know if
skip
there's
it?
Yeah.
anywhere outside of this town.
So there might not be anything existing outside of this town.
Why don't we try?
Maybe
Of
we're
course
in a
things
book. right
exist
now.
outside of this town.
Maybe.
Let's go towards the front of the university and see
The rest
who's
of
there.
Trivirum.
See
You
if there's
start walking
yeah.
in a direction, and come on, the never mind. The
Come on.
college again.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter which direction, you're gonna end up in the front anyways.
you
You
run
start
into
walking, and then there's just white and nothing.
you head
There's a
east.
pencil hovering above your head.
You head east
hit
and
a
you find
wall.
a furry group of people who just chatter a lot. Apparently they steal cattle.
Yeah.
That was west, by the way.
Oh, okay, but not where we're here.
Not
It's
from where
east.
we
yeah.
are. Yeah. It's like an
Jesse,
old
while we were
cartoon.
walking, I picked up some sticks, fed.
Whoa.
Friend.
Fair enough. I mean, it's very
Wait,
happy.
Kyle, did anyone hear
It's-
that? Hear that?
No.
The way Kyle cut out.
No.
I thought it sounded like he. It sounded like he was saying he was picking up a bundle of dicks, or pile of dicks.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, "I'm gonna
That
go
is,
and
yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
give the fire guy my dick." And then
Cool.
Jess is like, "Yeah, okay." He's really
Just
happy
making-
about it.
just
Yeah,
making
very
sure.
happy.
Making
Hot.
sure.
He's literally.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks,
Lots-
Jesse.
Lots of hearts.
No problem. Anytime. I got your back.
Hmm.
Finger
All right, so you feed him. He's very happy. It's very happy. I should say. Don't want to assume gender of a little fire thing.
You're the guy that
Yeah.
invented it.
You're the one
Yeah.
that made it.
But
And
we haven't checked.
that's true.
Don't really know how to check.
I'm gonna do an
That's also true.
investigation check on the fire thing
Okay.
to see if it's a boy or girl.
It has a giant flaming dong that you never
You
noticed.
know when you, Kevin, you know when you touch it, it hurts you, right?
I know. 3. I don't know at all.
What kind of investigation did you foresee having?
He looks at its
I just-
butthole and is like,
how-
"Definitely
yeah.
a female."
Yeah.
Tell
Yeah,
me, tell me
I
how
just-
you're investigating.
I was looking for any type of orifice and poke it.
Wow.
That's how he checks in
Um,
real life as well, actually.
No,
Alright,
I
thanks
apparently-
everybody. We'll see you next time. No. What? What?
I
So you're just jabbing
I'm
this
just
fire thing?
just gonna poke it.
Uki, are you gonna let him poke your fire buddy?
No, you know what? I'm gonna
Yeah.
use the armor tar to
Poke it,
poke it.
pot
Use
it.
the little dead end of it to poke it.
I mean, if he's using the armor tar, then no, I'm gonna back off. If he was like, if he had his finger and was like
I'm not trying to get
coming
burned.
towards it, I would let it. But if he was like, then
With the
start
armor
moving it,
tar. So yeah, what is it? How are you approaching this?
yeah, I
Kevin?
would back off.
I'm just gonna try and grab it.
Kyle.
I'm gonna let him because it's gonna be
Alright.
funny.
All right, give me a will
What are you drawing?
say
Will? Will? What?
wisdom. No,
Oh, I'm not very.
not
wise.
wisdom.
Well, I don't think it's gonna matter.
It's probably Constitution, I reckon.
Con say that's
Yeah,
what I'm looking for.
Constitution.
It's not gonna matter.
Why not? What's your
I
con
rolled-
save?
I rolled a 2.
Oh yeah, fire burns. You pick them off. You take a couple points of damage. That would be 2. And you're
2
trying to
points
hold on
damage,
to
alright.
him, and it burns. So you drop him.
Uh,
He falls to the floor. Gives a little squeak.
Yeah, I'll pick up a stick and give it to him and then let him crawl back up my arm.
I imagine it looks something like that.
Seems happy and yeah, pretty much. What's the line down the bottom though?
This is butt cheeks.
Oh,
Oh, I thought that was an arm. I thought it was like a side.
Why are they
profile.
on the side, or is he turning around looking at that?
Yeah, he's looking back at it. Yeah,
He's doing that.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I thought it was a side
Alright.
profile.
Yeah.
Guys, I think we need to go on break again because oh damn, that's hot. No.
Well, it's because you don't have anything planned, so we're just bullshitting.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm not gonna let this up. I want the crossbow this session.
Okay, well, how about we get to
Yeah.
where people are? That might help.
Yeah,
I don't want
we
to pay
are
for one though.
we are now in a huge town, so
I don't know if you
There-
remember, but I don't have no money because of that fucking one shot.
I don't have no.
You didn't spend any
Wait.
money in the one shot.
Yeah, I did.
No.
Everyone
did
else
not.
spent my money.
Yeah, but you weren't awake.
It
That
was
was
not in this
fictitious.
world.
yeah.
You
Alright,
didn't
then
spend
I have-
anything.
Then I have 55 gold because
Okay, you didn't spend anything in the game because
I know. I'm just fucking harassing you.
You have 55, you can buy a crossbow with that.
No, I want it for free.
You're a thief.
That's the
For
stipulation.
God's sake.
Just steal it.
But I want to do everything legit. But I want it for free.
I'm a thief, but I want to do it legitly. All right, guys, what are we doing?
And still get it for free.
Right.
Finishing my art.
Walk in.
Yeah.
Walk into the front of the walking to the front of the university. Still
All right.
really slowly.
Apparently.
Yeah.
What does the town?
Do we
look
need to
like?
take a rest, or can we carry on going? Or
in real life? Or...
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't know.
Kevin, are you gonna die or anything after
you
the
take 2 points of
damage?
exhaustion.
Have we had our midday snack already? Or if not, your
I-
your hunger meter's going down.
I had that at 9 a.m.
Good call. All right, so you make it around to the front. There's it. It looks like there's chaos more so than usual. Where once was probably kids hustling to and fro to class and things like that, it now looks to be more of a frantic. There's a calamity type energy to it as opposed to just normal.
Do I see anyone I recognize?
You can give me a roll. Perception, I'd say, because it is pretty chaotic.
See if Jesse can come up with a name.
20.
You know a couple of teachers.
Balls McGruber.
You recognize a couple of them kind of milling about. Probably about 500 yards from the entrance. Away from where you guys kind of are.
I'm gonna run up to them. I'm gonna be out of breath when I get there, and I'm gonna say, "I got here as soon as I could. What happened?"
You don't know about the dragon?
The what?
There's been a dragon attack.
A dragon?
They're still fighting them now.
A full-size dragon?
Pretty big.
A real dragon?
As in one that could leave a dragon-sized almost hole.
Apollo
Yes.
yells from the 500 yards. Ask them what color it is.
What color's the dragon?
I didn't see it myself. I mean,
Is it the one that we unleashed on the world using the magic?
yes,
Yeah,
it is.
that one.
Who's fighting it?
I mean, they got it cornered up in one of the classrooms. They're trying to take him down now.
Did you tell
you
them
can
that
probably
it's
get up
totally
there
our
and
fault?
you can probably get up there and help if you wanted to. I mean,
Nah. They'll be alright. Have you seen a
like a lot of
crossbow
work.
around here?
crossbow?
Nothing.
Hand crossbow.
So where did the dragon come from?
It's a good question. No one seems to know.
Did you tell them that it was us?
No. Okay.
No, because you wouldn't lie like that.
Do we want to go fight a dragon again?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
At level 2, yes.
Okay. Follow me. What way's the
You
dragon?
know what
by
would
the
be
way?
really helpful in this fight?
Well, they kind of give you general directions to one side of campus. They're not exactly sure what classroom per se that it landed in, but
Okay. At that point, can I take out my crossbow?
You fucking
Sure.
asshole.
By the
You
way.
fucking asshole.
Just in case our feed is down somewhere or starts messing up for whatever reason,
I
somebody's on
see the
Twitch
crossbow,
watching.
pull out my daggers and run at Soren.
Twitch is having issues, so feel
Okay.
free to switch over to our YouTube.
No.
Or are
Okay.
they-
Can I take out the crossbow and toss it to Apollo?
Sure.
Yes. Free crossbow.
It's a light crossbow with 20 bolts.
Nice.
Oh, you can't throw in the bolts, just the no.
It
I
does
throw him a dagger.
1d8 pierce. I don't want a dagger, thanks.
He's not expecting your dagger, so you hit him in the
Yeah.
arm with it. No.
Unsheathed.
It does 1d8 piercing damage.
Oh, nice. That's stronger than my regular sword. Yeah, okay.
And then I start heading into the university. And I do an over-the-top acting like, oh my god, I'm so shocked by the damage in here face as I open the door, if there's a door left.
Give me a performance check on that. Let's see how over the top and amazing you are.
13.
Flirty.
I mean, you seems like wow. The destruction. Oh my goodness, it's unreal. I can't believe this happened to my university.
And I shout, you won't get away with this, dragon! And I run in.
And you run in.
Until I get out of
Okay.
sight and then I start
Can I
strolling
be like,
again.
can I be like Soren? Can I be like Soren Pipe Man? in the situation where I'm like, oh man, he looks so sad. Like, yo, look how sad this guy looks.
That's not a hype man. Hype man doesn't say, look how sad
Look
this
how
guy
sad
is.
he looks.
That's the
Wow.
opposite of a hype man.
Pretty much.
Your opening act.
Okay.
All right, so you guys head in.
Yeah.
You start following the chaos that's been around and happening. As you get closer to the where they were kind of pointing to, you notice like how the trail kind of you can almost now follow the way the dragon's been going through the university, and you come upon a classroom, obviously, where they have the dragon pin. And actually, let's take a small break here because I need to set up the battle map because I wasn't expecting to get to this session.
Didn't expect us
Okay.
to go fight a dragon.
So it'll just be like 5 minutes,
Okay.
not even.
So we
I
actually
have the
have to
map, I
get
just gotta put minis on it.
another break.
Quick minute.
Yeah, sorry, I gotta put minis on.
Why don't we just talk while you're doing that? Because I'm not gonna edit it.
Okay, you guys.
How long has it been? How about that?
2 hours almost. What are you
Wow,
thinking?
listen to you guys go.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's usually when we take our break, isn't it?
Yeah, but we've already had one.
Yeah, we.
Remember? Because Jesse pooed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember?
I remember.
I remember.
Maybe
I
this
tell you
could
what,
be one
remember,
of
your
the
pants
actually we have
remember.
more than one break.
Yep.
Can
you
you
say,
remember the
Kev?
good old days when we used to have more than one break?
I do remember that.
Do you remember the good old days when we used to do 24-hour streams?
No.
Yeah,
I-
but
I,
they weren't here. Yes.
I
Scott
wiped
and
that
Jesse,
from my
yeah, we
memory.
weren't here for that.
They weren't there for that, yeah.
I did one and it hurt a lot.
Yeah, our
That was
Christmas
like
one.
That was
Yeah.
like a daily thing for us for like a year and a half, basically.
Yeah, but we were able to do it back then. We had so much energy, and
And I'm old. Really
Yeah.
old.
Well, that was
and
like
the only thing we had to worry about back then was like, just school, which
You know
I mean,
what?
college.
It was like we finished on Christmas Eve, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then I
22
went
to
No,
20.
and then
we'd have like week-long streams.
so we finished on the Christmas stream. We finished on Christmas Eve, and then I went to my parents for Christmas, and I didn't
Yeah.
I didn't tell them we were streaming or anything. And then they were all really worried about me because I was there for like 3 days and constantly asleep. They're like,
Nice.
what's wrong with Scott? He must have something wrong with him. It's like, no, I'm just old. Just really
Older than your
old.
Just old.
Older than your parents.
Sometimes it seems like it.
How do you know my parents?
I don't.
What? They're great. Old Margaret and Leonard
Leonard Nimoy.
and Leroy Nimrod.
Leonard Nimoy's your father.
I wish Jesse was muted so we could talk about him.
Oh, you mean
Deafened.
Yeah, I mean muted in total.
I mean, if you could take a hint, yeah.
I have altered the photo
What are you doing?
drawing.
Okay, cool. So what's going on with you lot then? Since we're filling time here.
Like personally, or like,
Yeah, in your personal life, Kevin. What's the most personal thing that's happened to you in the last week?
I can't tell that story.
You and your
Yeah.
freaking bread puns.
They were good.
They were not.
Seems a bit mean.
With
They
the
were
exception
horrible.
of Alex, within 2 days, I got to hang out with every TFG member. That was
Nice.
cool.
Really?
Pretty much,
I
yeah.
mean, that's a bad thing. Tell us a good thing that happened.
I got
Oh, that-
Overwatch.
You got a watch, did you say?
Yeah, I did.
Overwatch.
Yeah, Kevin has been addicted to Overwatch.
Not addicted.
He just has 38 hours in the first day.
Yeah,
Which should be impossible.
but
I
Kevin
find
did it
a way.
somehow.
I did.
Yeah.
I find a way. I'm level 32 now.
He also got to level 32 in the time it took us to get to like level 16.
Really?
Yeah.
Too good.
It's based on
Yep.
time, but okay.
Wow,
We
this
have a
is
Durban.
This is an elaborate classroom. Wish my classroom was
Right?
like this.
Yeah.
Well,
Man.
I mean, when's the last time you went to Magic College?
I see shit on the desk.
Probably been a while.
I'm gonna take the opportunity
This
to
is
take all of that.
Probably been a while. Been a while.
Last time Kirk streamed one of the Harry Potter games.
Oh man.
Sorcerer's
Great.
Stone.
Yeah.
Philosopher's for Scott.
Also, Digimon World was another one. No, we did.
Did they change the name of it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't understand the word philosopher.
I don't know why they changed it, to be honest. Other than I guess it's not really the Philosopher's Stone because it doesn't turn stuff to gold.
I think it was something like they didn't want to confuse American audiences. It's not.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe they
Probably.
realized that J.K. Rowling had no idea what the Philosopher's Stone was because it had no alchemic purposes whatsoever.
Probably that makes sense.
Wasn't it to change like any metal into gold? That's what it was.
Well, that's what alchemy is supposed to be, but I just remember somebody
Yep.
touching it and it like melted their face.
It's supposed to give you
Yeah.
immortality in the movies.
Yeah, it doesn't. The Philosopher's Stone doesn't give them immortality. Alchemic
What about-
purpose was to
what
turn
about-
random.
Gives you
materials
one night with Emma
gold.
Watson.
What about Full Metal Alchemist? That's like the best example of alchemy, right?
Sure.
Good understanding of it.
I mean, it's the concept. The concept
Yeah.
is the same.
Yeah.
That's actually an anime that'd be
Transmatter.
really good for Scott to watch. It's a good introduction anime. I feel like.
It's
Introduction.
probably not a good introduction anime.
Are you trying to tell
Really?
me?
I
Not
feel like-
really.
See, the issue with this is I don't want to be introduced.
See, don't worry, Kevin. I've got the perfect introductory anime. I'll just have to consult with my advisors, Kyle and Matt, and they will find me the perfect anime. For
You know
Scott.
what? As long as they're tentacles, I don't mind.
That's all it's gonna have.
I think you're thinking about hentai. I don't know if we're thinking about the same
That's the
thing.
one.
What's the
yeah.
difference?
My favorite anime. Hentai.
Is there a difference?
There are some animes that do have tentacles that is not hentai.
I can't wait till they
Name
get
one.
to season.
I
season
hate that
2
you
of
know this,
hentai.
Kyle.
Of course, Kyle.
Season
knows
1
it.
of Hentai
Yeah.
was pretty crazy.
Season 1 of
Season
hentai.
1 of
was very
hentai.
good.
All of
I said I
hentai.
can't wait for season 2.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, you force your way past the guards.
Whoa,
and
whoa,
into-
whoa, 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 whoa.
whoa,
Whoa.
whoa, whoa.
Yeah, you're assuming a lot, DM.
Guards, what
Yeah.
you doing here, guards?
Oh gods.
The dragon's in there.
Why do you mock everything
Why-
Scott says?
Why aren't you in there?
If you want to face the dragon, be my guest.
Well, why aren't
I
you
don't get
facing the
paid.
dragon? You're guards.
I don't get paid enough for this.
What,
Can I
to-
intimidate them? To fight the dragon?
Can you what?
Can I intimidate them to fight the dragon?
How are you gonna intimidate them?
You fucking slackers! Like, do your fucking job. Get in there, fucking fight this dragon.
Go ahead, make a roll.
I love how Kevin's intimidation is just swear a lot.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Because I don't swear a lot. Oh.
His intimidation is to watch Rich's channel.
Intimidation. That's a 3.
Well,
think?
two of his
Wait,
channels.
no, wait.
Yeah.
That might actually be a -1.
They look at you all serious, look at each other, just start laughing.
I take a step forward and say, "Hold on, guards of Whitehawk. Whitehawk? Is that where we are?
Whitehawk?
Where are
Sounds
we?
right.
You
Whitehawk.
tell me.
You tell me. it's
You
your-
work for the university. What
Because
university
Jesse doesn't
do you
remember.
work? Oh no, I do.
Whitehawk.
It's
Just
in there
Hawk.
somewhere.
Hawk.
Just Hawk.
Hawkins University.
Guards of Hawk University. How many times have you had the opportunity to become heroes? How many times have you had the opportunity to show your peers and friends the real men that you are?
Does
Don't
fame-
interrupt his monologue.
They
Oh, I
shut
should've
up
pulled the
at that.
avatar out.
In that
That's how you
room,
intimidate.
in that room is a dragon.
A Dargan.
And I suggest all 1,700 of us go in there and take out that dragon right now.
All right, let's go.
16,996 guys rush in.
Do I not even have to roll persuasion or anything? Just they're
No.
going. Okay, cool.
Let's go. They open the door for you.
You just stop at the door.
After you.
You first.
How many of them is there?
It's a handful.
Okay,
That'd be like the last one in there.
I
like,
cast.
well,
Before we
hold on,
rush in, I
avatar.
lean over to Sword. I'm just like, what if we use the book on the dragon again?
Okay, cool. I cast Hershey Squirt on the guard who's holding the door open.
I at the back
It
of the
affects
line,
the DM and makes him poo himself.
Oh, oh.
I'm at the back of the line.
I didn't think of the correlation between that spell and Jesse.
You
What's the
foretold
roll
this
on
like
that, Scott?
6 months.
Constitution
ahead of time.
save of 14.
That's very low, actually.
He kind of gives this weird little look, and then continues staring at you.
Let that be a
Can I
lesson
try-
to you, and I walk in.
Can
I
try to
really
do
hope his
another-
pants are filled with crap and he just stayed straight faced.
Yeah.
Can I do
Everyone give a
another-
perception check? No.
Can I do another intimidation? I'm at like the back. I'm like,
You-
I pull out,
you-
I
What do you want to do? What is it that you want
pull
to...
out the armatar in the sheath. I'm holding it by like the sheath, and I'll be like, last person in there ends up like this guy.
Go ahead
That's not a
and
person.
give a roll. It is at disadvantage. Really, really shitty roll.
And because that's a stupid.
Whoa, they're both 6.
We're indeed both 6.
That has to count for something.
Yeah, the average girlfriend of your. Okay.
Yeah,
As you pull out the
10 coins
armatar,
in Mario Party.
another
rolling
nice
doubles.
little chunk of flesh falls off of it.
Yeah.
Um,
Flies into a
Get
garbage
2
bin.
more of those in a row and you go straight to jail.
Guard
I just yell out, I need a new arm soon.
kind of just raises an eyebrow and motions to the door. So Sword went in.
Walk through the door.
Kevin went in.
I'm gonna walk in to about
Yeah, I follow.
to about here.
Right.
I'm gonna walk.
The dragon is in the middle-ish of the room. It looks like whatever is kind of getting
Why'd you
weary,
swear at it?
but because that's what it fucking gets.
Said he didn't drop the S bomb on it.
Well, shit, that.
What did you say? It looks like it's getting what?
It looks like it might be getting a
Twisted.
little tired. His breathing looks a little labored, but he's still kind of just chilling there at the moment. He sees you guys, like you can tell you guys, but he's not making any motion to attack. yet.
I whisper, Apollo, now might be the time for animal handling.
You're right.
Dagron,
Yeah,
you
you-
must join us.
Can I do an
We
animal
are
handling on it?
friend. What are you trying to accomplish?
Just let me try it.
What do you want it to
What
do?
you can't just make a roll and say, "Okay, I'm gonna handle this animal." What does that mean? What are you trying to
I'm
accomplish
going
right here?
to try to make friends with the dragon.
Okay, and how are you gonna do that?
I'm going
By
to...
rolling an animal handling.
Yeah, exactly.
How would you befriend a
I'm gonna,
dragon?
I'm gonna do like the thing you do with like golden retrievers, like here, buddy, here, boy, good boy.
And every other dog.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yep.
why it's just golden retriever. By the way.
What was my animal handling?
What was your animal handling?
0, so 15.
So you call it here, buddy, here, and whistle at it. So, I mean, its head kind of looks more at you a little bit,
Oh, he
and
likes me.
kind of snorts a little bit, and
That's how you tell he likes me.
little gouts of flame.
Oh, and
At
he
that
I
point-
love the little fire buddy.
At that point, can I cast Devilish Charm?
On
You-
Kevin.
You seduce any creature you can see immediately. Seduce the creature. You can see there's the same level of you two or lower of your choice. The creature can be slightly more. This creature will be slightly more favourable you for the duration of the spell.
Is that a whatchamacallit? Plotted spell?
No.
Okay. Link, what's the spell?
Devilish Charm. It's a charisma saving throw so essentially anything that is maybe neutral towards you would become good towards
Friends
you.
with you.
Anything that's
Infatuated.
yeah. So anything that's really really dislikes you likes you slightly less. likes you
It's like
slightly
a
more,
platonic. It's like a platonic like.
but not enough to make a massive change. But
Right,
I'm
right.
sensing that this thing is kind of fairly neutral, and
All
this
right, and you
this
said,
might tick it over to be good.
charisma
14.
against what?
14. Charisma. To attempt to seduce higher level creatures, you must make a charisma saving throw against a DC set. I think you just.
must make it.
Yeah, I think you have to make a. I mean, this claims it just works, but I don't think that's fair. I think it's a charisma save for the dragon.
Well, it depends if the dragon is level 2 or lower.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the case or not. I would simply say that if it was me, I'd say it's a charisma saving throw for the dragon, and you add a modifier to it if it's higher level.
Okay, you cast your spell.
Okay.
Nothing noticeable happens in the demeanor of the dragon or anything, but
But it has a massive erection.
which you can see over at Bad Dragon.
Damn it! I wish I'd have brought my testicle things.
If
I
only
think
they were
Kevin still
around
has
here
them.
No, he threw him on the floor.
I dropped them.
Yeah.
You threw him on the floor.
all right, so you feel like how to explain this? Usually when you cast your spells, you could feel it like just feel what it works. You feel it work, but you don't notice any change.
Okay. I'm going to whisper to Apollo the returns book.
Kevin's getting a high right now.
What about it?
Yeah, he is.
We should use it.
Puff, puff, pass.
I don't have it.
Oh no, you don't need the returns book. I need to use this book that
Yeah,
I've got.
It's the main book.
I don't know why you guys talking to me.
What do you mean you haven't got it? I gave it to you.
The dragon roars.
Calm down.
We'll talk about this later.
Buddy.
Calm down, little dragon.
Sorry. I don't know if this is the right time to talk about this. We'll talk about this later.
This is exactly the time to talk about it.
Well, you don't need my book right now.
No, but we're going to send the dragon back, surely.
Yeah, it's not going to return back here.
To the future.
No, I made a mistake. I apologize.
Yeah, exactly.
Shut up, dragon. All right.
Dragon, calm your tits,
Yeah.
please.
I'll cover you. I pull out my crossbow.
While we play D&D.
You pull out your crossbow.
And I aim it over Soren's face.
Everybody roll initiative.
This dragon knows exactly what a crossbow is coming from
As
a...
soon
Yeah.
as Kevin draws his weapon, the dragon reacts, roars, and heads out.
So that's a 16 for me. I guess that order doesn't really matter. It's still the same.
I got a 21.
I got 13.
Nice. I got a 20.
So it would go.
Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison.
What'd you get, Sword?
13.
13.
And Apollo?
21. Oh, him? 1,000.
All right, Uki, you
No,
are
what'd you
up.
get, Kevin?
15. Yeah, 15.
Yeah, I got 20. I think
And you got 20 and I got
Jordan goes-
21. Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan got 21.
Oh, sorry. Okay, then Jordan.
Okay. I mean, I don't really want to just go and kill the Dargan for no reason. It's not his fault that Kevin's an idiot.
What?
I mean,
I
you're
didn't do
right
anything.
there. It's not his
You
fault.
pulled out a crossbow.
I just pulled it out. I didn't do anything with it. I wanted to.
You could. The pedophiles say the exact
Oh,
same
no,
thing. Like, I just walked
shit.
into the
I just
classroom and
wanted to-
pulled my wiener out. I didn't do anything with it.
I'm just trying to admire the
That's okay,
crossbow.
Jell.
Maybe
Like,
we might eat it. I don't know. There's a fucking dragon in front of us.
It doesn't matter. You pulled your wiener out in public.
Earth, it's my
You
fault.
did.
I gave him the damn crossbow. I'm sorry.
You Harvey Weinstein.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Commentary.
Whoa.
That's a
Messed
statement.
up. That is a statement.
And Journal told me so.
New York Times.
All of them. Literally every news article ever. Except for the tabloids. They said he was an alien.
Fox and Friends said the same thing.
Who?
Fox and Friends. It's like the talk show on Fox News.
Anyway.
Is it hosted by a fox?
Yes.
Yeah,
Cool.
Only for you, Soren.
Michael J.
You know, I'm just gonna call you guys by your D. I'm gonna call Jesse DM and I'm gonna call Scott Soren so I don't mix them up.
Okay. You're
a bit-
not even gonna remember that.
It's a bit racist, that. I'm not going to lie.
How is that racist?
We're saying all white people look alike.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just because Alex can't get you and James apart doesn't make it okay for you.
But I physically can't.
Because your eyes are so small.
Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Honestly,
That's like 80% of Kevin and me talking to each other. It's
Yeah.
just us.
no, it's worse when we're talking like just private messaging or whatever.
It is. We're bad about being racist towards each other.
Mhm.
Um,
Anyways, about this dragon.
and now I got the high cheekbones of my Native American family, so I do that too when I smile.
Anyways, shaking.
Okay. Seriously though, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
shoot it with a bow.
Okay.
You said you weren't gonna hit it. Whatever.
Yeah, but I got bored.
That's fair.
I just got to make sure that I get it angry enough to want to charge in, so we can use the book. And then that's plus
Oh wait, I need to look.
plus it, so it's 18.
That's a hit.
Hooray! I hit a Dargon,
Nice.
and it's 1d8, I believe. I should just leave the page open, but I keep switching back and forth between that.
I mean,
and,
you could.
well, it's harder to do because I've also here. I'm gonna move it down, yeah,
Down.
to Paradise City, where the grass is green, like
And the girls
everywhere
have
else.
titties.
And the DM's pants are shitty.
Yeah, it's 1d8. Plus, is it plus dexterity or plus proficiency?
If you, it would be Dex if you are proficient.
9.
9. Cool.
Yes, GP 9.
Pretty much. Anything else, sir?
I don't know if it's a spell, so I need to check real quick. Okay, no, we're good. We're good.
Okay. So then, Uki.
Cool.
Oh.
I'm gonna shoot or try to shoot an energy beam at it. So it needs
Okay.
to make a dexterity save of 14.
All right. It rolled a 15 with its Dex.
So then it saves.
So does it take half damage or?
No, it just misses. I shoot a bolt of lightning out of my hand and it misses.
Okay. It actually it misses the dragon, but it hits some of the shit that's on the desk that is behind
Jesse's
the
been
dragon.
here before.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I will do a bonus action to my blades come out.
Awesome.
He's Wolverine.
Snickety, snickety, snack.
Oh yeah, you are like Baraka from Mortal Kombat, aren't you? Isn't it like a thing to the
Yeah.
feel?
Much.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Baraka.
All right, so that would mean it's
Obama.
now Apollo.
All right.
He puts on his boxing gloves and gets beaten by a Russian man.
Sounds like Apollo.
Can I use my bonus action to dash? But like make it. Is dash inherently not stealthy? Just curious.
Not really.
Because that doubles my speed, right? So it'd be 60.
Well, that would be if you're talking about that would be like using your attack as a
Well, 'cause-
movement. So you can
'cause then
double move it if you do that.
Well, I
Then
have
you can't
cunning action.
attack.
I have cunning action.
Oh.
You can take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat. This action can be used to take dash, disengage, or hide as a bonus action.
Yeah, so you can dash and then attack them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was asking.
Scott's taking his dentures out.
Yeah.
Makes
Well, I
sense.
mean, we're trying to make the dragon come to us, Kevin.
Yeah,
but
then you could dash. It's
I
not
wanna-
you can't.
I would want to stealth like over out here though. It's a thing. Actually, I don't even.
That's why I stayed back, because I was trying to make him want to charge in, because I shot him with an arrow, and then I'd be
Okay,
like, "Oh, I'm
so
an angry
can I-
Durgan," and
Can
he'll
I
be like,
stealth to try to get over here with like a dash?
While he's
see if
looking
I
at
can-
you?
Is he looking at me specifically or at?
I mean, he's looking at all of you. If you dash that way, he will see you dash that way. You can try.
I'll try it.
I mean, so you could definitely do that movement. What you could try is to sneak.
That's an
hit.
8. Well, I'm not gonna. Okay, so I'm still gonna move, but I'm not gonna attack him. So let's see how far. So let's say like around here.
Dash gives you how much extra movement? Doubles
Should
it.
double.
Double,
Yeah.
yeah. So it'll be 60.
Okay.
So I'm just
Okay.
over here. Not very stealthy, but just waiting.
Okay, you still have an attack movement, or
I'm just gonna. I'm just.
that was just your
You
movement.
know, I'm gonna put my crossbow back on. I guess assuming my back, and just have my scimitar and armor ready.
All right, so are you ready an attack, or
I'm just gonna ready up. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything.
well, ready an attack would mean
Well,
you
I'm
have
not
to
gonna-
set a condition. So in other
Okay,
words, like you could say, if the dragon comes,
Okay, yeah. So if he
Within
comes towards
attacking.
me,
Just leave it there if the dragon comes.
the
Yeah.
dragon comes to me.
yeah. So
Oh,
if he does come to try to attack me, I'll try to
Okay.
counter attack. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, you basically if he comes close enough, you get to attack.
Ah.
They're really like dislocated the jaw for like a.
And then it just exhales all over the place. Speaking of though, it does choose to.
Indiana Jones.
It was.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. I think he's hinting at something. That thing in the middle, the second we step on it, Boulder's gonna roll after us.
We have to
Done
choose
stuff.
one cup to drink out of,
Now do
It'll
the
be
simple
the
thing.
nasty, dirty, ugly one.
and we have to hide in a fridge freezer for
And
a
remember,
nuclear
Jehovah's
explosion.
spelt with an I.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna need everybody but Apollo to make dex saves because he comes lumbering towards you guys and opens his nice giant many-road teethed mouth and out rolls a nice
Oh, Scott,
miss.
that sucks.
of this roiling green.
So what would we bonus this with?
Dexterity,
It's
right?
dex. It's a
Dex.
dex save.
Oh, thank God.
I got a
I mean, it's
4.
not too great, but
I got 21.
Jordan?
I think 16, but I'm gonna make sure.
If it's a dex save, it
Yeah,
should.
16.
All right.
Because I get advantage on the dex saving throw, so I get
Nice.
+2 to my usual 4.
So Soren, you take 15 points of damage.
Oh, dang!
The other two of you take half that.
Does that make you go unconscious?
No.
Okay, cool.
Probably close though. So what, me and
just
Jordan take
assuming it's
7?
close.
Yeah.
And then he roars like crazy. His head kind of whips around, and his eyes settle on you, Apollo.
Even with that half damage Fez, I think if you use that again, I'm dead.
Same. If
And
I take a full hit.
Yeah.
it is now Soren's turn.
Okay, I am going to drink the one
Yo,
potion.
Pokeball, go and throw a book at him.
I'm going to drink the one
Yeah.
potion I have,
Okay.
which is a normal healing potion.
Okay.
2d4 plus 2. Yay.
Woohoo!
It's something.
And
Oracle.
it's something.
What do you get? 2 1s?
Yeah.
You did get 2 1s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to.
He's all better now.
Yeah.
I am going to turn and run to the door. I'm going to open the door and shout, "Everything's under control here," and close the door. And then I am.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna
No.
then I'm going to cast Sickening Ray.
I thought we were gonna send him back.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah.
But Ray of Sickness I'm gonna cast.
That is slotted, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
You're slutted.
I am. And what does that do?
I have to make a ranged spell attack. How do I do that? It's been a while.
It's been a while since.
D20 plus your magical attack bonus, which should be on your character sheet right above spells.
Yeah, spell attack bonus.
22.
Wowzers.
That's
Nice.
a hit.
You get a +6 modifier?
Is this
So
your first time actually shooting somebody with a magic
it's the
attack?
first time hit. It's the first time hitting
The
with a
first time
magic
he
attack. So I roll
Magic missile.
2d8s.
Okay.
Is that a Star Wars character?
2d8 2.
8. So a ray of sickening greenish energy lashes out towards a creature. It takes 2d8 poison damage and must make a Constitution save. On a failed save, it is also poisoned until the end of your next turn. Poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay, what was the save? Constitution?
Yeah.
By chance, is the poison dragon immune to being poisoned?
Yeah.
22?
He makes it.
Alright, but so it took how much damage? 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to maybe move that way slightly.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good to me. That brings us back around to One Earth Fallen Tree.
Excellent.
Oh,
These are
OF.
five squares, right?
Yeah.
And this crap here, is this stuff I can hide behind or no?
That right
The
there?
statues.
Yeah.
Those are 2 statues. They're there. Technically, you could. You'd have to make
Well,
a...
more I want to get kind of like in this area and not hit the statue when I try and shoot him with another arrow.
You could do that. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's not a very wide statue, so you can definitely lean.
3/4
Yeah.
cover.
Then
You're 3/4 cover.
Not your best work there.
let's see.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I got a reroll of ability, a saving throw. Whoopsie.
Okay.
What was it for?
Tides of Chaos, 1/3 reroll. But a long rest.
I'm going to use my bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Good call.
And of course, I'm going to
Nice.
make
What is it
Dargan.
you're marking?
the Dargan. And now I'm going to do a riddly and roll and see if I hit him. I doubt it though. Yeah. That might be kind of poopy. Just throwing that out there.
Probably.
hits.
It's like a 9. Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't hit its mark. Okay, Hunter's Mark. Haha.
No, I don't.
Alright,
Explain the
that-
joke.
That missed because you put Hunter's Mark on them, and when someone says they missed the mark, it means they missed. So I was
I don't
making
get it.
I'm
Good.
still not getting it.
That's fine. You missed, in other words.
So the
Long
dragon's
story
name is
short.
Mark.
Yeah. Where do you see that?
Hi, Mark.
Is that?
Oh, aha.
What?
Is that your turn, sir?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, you are up.
Oh, I thought you were saying okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Wookie.
Okay.
Wookie.
Wookie.
I can't even do it. Crazy.
What is like somewhere in
you
there?
go. There you go. Scott, let's hear yours. Come on.
Sorry, I wasn't
There,
listening. What are you doing?
Your Chewbacca sound.
Hold on.
We can't go on until you do yours.
I can't really do one.
Neither can I, but I still tried.
Neither can I.
Nah, you're alright.
Jesse, I have a question.
This is my
Sure.
favorite episode from SpongeBob.
I have a potion of greater invisibility.
Okay.
Ooh.
Feed it to the dragon.
Yeah.
When did you guys get these potions?
The way that the spell greater invisibility works, you or a creature you touch becomes invisible until a spell.
Ooh. Make the dragon invisible.
He becomes invisible.
Why is it
Yeah.
so warm? What's this liquid on me? It's so warm.
It's like the consistency of yogurt.
Yep, it's yogurt.
Just invisible, but you see splotches.
Put a black lip to it.
Okay.
Splotches floating.
You try and
Alright,
talk, but there's bubbles.
Oh,
Oh,
What?
yeah, foams up.
I throw up.
At first, from the dragon, I wonder if it'd still be microscopic, or if you'd see like
throws up.
like it looked like fish in it.
Oh,
Oh, you know what? I misread it. Really.
oh.
Yeah, I thought the way that the spell worked was I become invisible, then if I touch somebody else, they become
No.
invisible also. But yeah, no.
Oh,
alright.
you or so? I gotcha.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's just basically whoever the potion gets on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So I will move 5, 10, 15. Give Soren, say Soren Poacher of Greater Invisibility.
I take it from him, but I want to make sure I read the label. I've been in this situation before.
There's no label.
Then I will move.
Just a picture of a skull and crossbones.
And oddly
Yeah,
enough,
yeah.
a weird. It's almost shaped like a dragon penis, and it looks like there's fire or something coming out of the tip of
The second you drink it, starts coming out.
it.
I down that shit.
Are you doubting the invisibility potion?
Well, I don't know if
I
I'm
mean,
allowed
he has
yet.
to wait for his turn. Yeah.
I mean, don't you all you really have to do is just take a tiny little sip and then you
Wait,
do
can-
work and you
can-
just keep the rest of it?
Just like pour it down his throat.
Yeah, I like my mouth. You pour it in there.
Pour it in there, baby.
I mean,
I
technically,
mean, that would count
could.
as an action, right?
It's a
That would
bonus.
count as an action.
It's an
Be a bonus
action.
action to
Or an interaction.
down someone's throat.
Yeah.
I think it's generally if someone's down, it's an action to feed them a potion. If someone's
Right,
willing,
yeah.
it's
I
a
think
bonus.
it's an interaction
If,
right now.
if he right now
No,
he's
for
sitting
me to
there
hand
willing-
it to him is an interaction, so I can do that.
Yeah.
If
But
I
he's
was gonna
pouring
pour
into
it
his
down
mouth.
him, that
That's
would
an
be an
action.
action.
But I think the only difference is instead of you doing this, you're doing this.
Well, then again.
All he has to do is this.
Scott
Yeah.
has to take it.
Don't put those three things together.
I think
So
he did already.
I think in the interest of efficiency of time, it would be most efficient to just pour it down his gullet.
Let's just get rid of the
Do
dragon.
we do anything efficiently here?
Jesse,
No.
just to make it more efficient, just kill the dragon off for us and we'll
Okay,
continue the
all right.
story.
The dragon is
Yeah.
dead. No.
Yeah, Jesse Dragon needs to make a dex save of 14.
For
I'm gonna shoot at him again.
I was confused. I thought you were
Wait,
throwing the
yeah.
invisibility potion.
yeah,
at
so
him.
did I. No.
No.
So
Oh, we could
Yeah,
throw
let's
it at
see.
him, and then we could go outside and say, "Dragon's dealt with."
Yeah.
You guys
Then
clean
the
up the
16,000 guards will walk in there
Yeah.
thinking it's safe.
exactly.
Yeah.
so where were we with the invisibility? Did you actually do anything with it, or did you hand it to him?
I gave it to Soren.
Sword has a potion.
Poured it
No one
down his
took it.
throat.
Yep.
Okay, so dexterity save. You say
Yeah, 14.
that is not a dex save. That is, he missed.
Nice. He will take 1d8 lightning damage.
Oh no.
Not the lightning.
My niece seemed to agree with you. Hey, you almost hit the little fire guy with the dice.
No.
Took 3 lightning damage.
Yeah, why doesn't he do anything? Useless piece of flame.
Also,
Yeah,
he
why
needs
is
to be with Uki. Let me move him over there.
Maybe he's
There we
an
go.
elemental.
I'm gonna put him right there.
Perfect. Perfect.
Good point. He needs to be rotated a little bit. Oh, that was just his face. Oh dear.
Aw. You messed it all up.
He's looking the other way. He's like, "Oh no!"
Oh, no.
As the dragon rears
Loki,
up.
save me.
There we go.
Just put it on his Oki's head. It'll be part of his hair.
Perfect. Perfection. All right, Mr. Apollo.
Is the
It's
dragon still looking
showtime.
at me?
Showtime at the yes. Yes, he
In
is.
cinema.
Why is it still look? I haven't done anything to
He
it.
knows it's your
It's-
turn.
It's been 1 second.
All of us look over at you
So,
and wait.
If
Yep.
anything, you should be paying attention to Soren or monkey who just fucking.
Or the
like,
guy that just
light-
threw a spell at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's looking at Soren.
All right, I'm gonna sneak attack. I can reach him, right? I think so.
Can you? Yeah.
Sneak
You
attack.
gonna pull your crossbow back out?
If you're gonna sneak
No,
attack,
I'm
you
gonna
have to
sneak
be in
attack and
stealth,
walk
surely.
sword.
He
Well,
kind
no,
of do.
it's only when it's when they're not paying attention. Wait, let me look this up.
I think it's when someone's within like 5 feet of them, or
Beginning
you
of
have
like,
to-
strike and exploit.
It's
exploit stuff.
any time the thing isn't paying attention to you.
Yeah.
The issue
Because-
isn't the attack; it's getting close to the dragon without him knowing you're coming.
You don't need
Yeah.
advantage on the
Yeah.
attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy is incapacitated, and you don't have a disadvantage on attack roll.
Yeah.
So someone has to be within 5 feet of it.
All right, so I stealth up to him.
Yeah, I think getting point A to point B is where the stealth roll comes in.
Yeah.
He's looking at you.
You said he's looking at Soren.
It's true, you did.
You did.
You did.
Unless Kevin wants to roll stealth to.
I
Get
mean,
up
you
next
can
to him.
roll. You
The
can
thing
roll
is, we
stealth.
are in a big room and we are on all of his peripherals, so he's gonna have to be. You can't just be staring straight
All
ahead
right,
at one.
Yeah.
then I'll use my cunning action. So I'll have 60 feet. That's 30. So I'll be out of his periphery.
Couldn't you use
You-
cunning action to hide?
And then 25.
He
So-
still needs to roll.
You still have to roll your stealth.
Fine.
Becomes the one.
That's 13.
You probably just go with his passive wisdom,
Yeah.
Possibly.
which I think will probably be like 14 or something, considering he's a dragon.
Yeah.
I
that's
mean,
even higher.
as far as you know, you're being quiet, stealthy.
Sure, he's
that's
staring
fine.
at you.
I mean, he might be looking at your
But
general.
is it?
Where is a dragon? Really?
Because I snuck behind him.
Okay.
Is he looking at me?
I
I don't have to roll for that, right? I don't have to roll
He-
for that.
He's not looking directly at you.
All right, so I can sneak attack.
You can attack.
Yeah.
Alright, fine, I'll fucking attack.
I was gonna say
it's
you
gonna
actually
be,
have to hit first.
It's gonna
I'm
be a
glad after all
5.
this that was decided.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 5. But then I could take an extra action with the short sword. Because I do.
No, you use your bonus action for cunning.
He's talking
Better.
about his second attack.
Yeah, second attack.
He has dual wield, so it's not with any of the bonuses. It's a straight
Hmm.
D20 roll.
Wait, I can't remember. Is that? Oh, that's part of my attack. Okay.
But with dual wielding, don't you still use your bonus action to
No,
attack?
it's just considered one.
Oh, okay.
Seven, 6.
That's a 6.
So it's gonna be
That
a
is a-
9. It's gonna be a 9. It's still gonna get hit.
It is confusing that they put the 6 right by the 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it lands on a corner like that.
So yeah, you come stealthily up behind him, and you go to stab him both your swords, and he just kind of moves a little bit.
Kinda
Picks his
whiffs.
tail up and it goes past
Yeah,
him.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his tail's in between the swords.
So I've already used all my movement.
Sorry, he doesn't know you're there.
Wait, no, wait. I think I used 55. So can I use the 5 feet to disengage? No, that's not gonna work.
No,
Alright,
no. Disengage would be another bonus
Yeah,
action.
that's another bad.
Yeah, he's gonna use that as well. Use the one from next turn.
Now he's gonna use
Oh,
the
wow,
reaction.
you're banking it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna end my turn.
And a reaction just because.
Well,
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
speaking of reaction, now would be a good time to let you know that he did in fact notice that you tried
Oh,
to sneak
man.
up on him.
Am I gonna fail this?
So,
That's not a reaction. That's him just attacking.
it is just him attacking.
But
But
legendary actions.
I'm assuming, and 7 doesn't hit.
Oh, it just misses.
Fair enough.
Good thing because he attacked us 400 damage.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
So yeah, that was him swinging his tail around when he kind of moved around to face you, and you luckily jump right over his tail when you do that. But
It's like jump rope.
then he opens up his mouth and
Eats you whole.
blasts. Well,
Can I-
somewhat, kind
can
of
I
in
get a
reverse.
reaction?
A green mist starts flying at your face, and I need a dex save from you.
He's dropping that dank weed.
Ah, 7.
Remember all those good rolls you had at the start of this?
Can I get a?
Yeah,
can I get a-
remember those?
Can I get a reaction?
I remember.
Get a reaction.
What?
Yeah, we all go.
Yeah, exactly. You all go
I
as
have-
acid starts bubbling your skin away.
I have 7 doses of sleep potion.
You have what?
I've slept 7 doses of sleep potion.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I
It's not your turn, Kevin.
jam it
Yeah.
up his mouth?
Don't you have something that you can negate damage or anything as a rogue?
Oh, I have a book.
He doesn't get that until 3rd level.
I advise not using that book.
So you want to put the book up in front of your face
Yes.
to protect yourself?
Yes.
That's
The
the
Book of
only
Return.
reaction I will give you. If you want to do
Uh,
that, you
The
have that
book of
reaction.
returning.
At least
Book
use
of
the at least
Returning.
use the stone
Yeah.
or the arm.
So reaction, no reaction. That would be the only reaction you get.
Oh, I really want to do it.
I mean, it would just get acid on it.
I know. Can I?
Only a little
put the
acid
rock-
on.
Can I try to jam the rock in its mouth?
You take 15 points of damage.
Damn it.
Now, if you had
Uh,
lifted the book,
mm,
you would have taken 2 points of damage.
I have 1 health. left.
It's been without a book.
Did you say you have
1 HP.
health left?
Yeah, he has
You
1
have
HP.
1 health left.
Soren,
Okay, I
you
am
are up, sir.
going to drink the potion of invisibility and pray its invisibility.
All right, so you
Or that he misread it and it was invincibility.
unstopper the potion, you down it, and it's like, you know how vodka, are you a vodka drinker at all, Scott?
Occasionally.
You know how the more expensive, the smoother it is? Like, you don't
No,
get
it all
that
tastes
fire.
it all tastes
It's like the
horrible.
opposite for me.
It's all
All right,
disgusting.
The worse it is.
Imagine it's like a super expensive vodka where it almost tastes like nothing, with just a hint of like a fire burning as it works its way down. But it's not like an alcohol burn, it's more like a warmth. Like, you get the warmth at the burn, and that starts spreading along your entire body from the inside
Ooh.
outward.
He just got him
And-
super drunk to make him believe that he's invisible.
And as that happens, you look down and you notice your body slowly dematerialize, and
Perfect.
you can't
Some
even see
good
yourself.
shit.
I
Some
am
good
going
shit will
to turn round, walk to the
And
door,
leave.
open the door, and close the door. And as I do that, I'm going to shout, "Bye!"
Alright. That's cool.
Soren walks out the room.
No, I've just opened
No,
and
he
closed the
just
door
opened it and closed it.
and said bye.
Oh. All right, yep.
Then I'm going to
So-
roll stealth. That I can't.
Okay.
That I can't
To
do.
sneak up towards the dragon.
You do get advantage turn.
Oh, do I? I don't need that shit. But I'll
Unless
roll.
he fails.
But I'll roll it anyway.
Nat 20 incoming.
I think he needed it.
Stealth 20.
I mean, as far as you know, you are being quiet as a church mouse. And obviously you can't see yourself, so
But churches have like really good acoustics.
Yeah,
yeah, but have you ever heard a church
a
mouse?
mile away?
Yeah, they're freaking loud. You hear them running around up in like the crawl spaces and crap where they keep
You
all
got
the
a
stuff.
weird churches then.
Yeah, they
Um,
don't clip their nails.
Yeah, the Church of Satan.
do I know enough
fine.
about
My
this?
name is Satan.
Do I know enough about this to know if I cast a spell, if the invisibility is going to?
You know that that's normally how the spell would under normal conditions. You're not 100% sure on how potions work versus the magic spells, because you deal with more of the magic spells. But yes, you do know that if this was a spell cast on you, then it would disappear if you cast a spell.
Okay, I'm going to hide behind this pillar.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Okay. One Earth, you are up. You also heard Scott leave.
Yeah,
Said bye, and
but I have a friend in
Close
trouble
door.
right now.
mean, friend's a
18.
weird term. What are you doing?
I
Leaving.
shot at him.
He's trying.
okay.
He's trying the door as well.
You just rolled. All right. Oh yeah, that is a hit.
Yeah. And what do I get because I have
Nice.
the hunter's mark thing? Deal an extra 1d6.
It 1d6. Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
Nice.
I think.
So yeah.
Yeah, I think level 3 it's 2d6 maybe or 4
Yeah, we're second level right now, right?
Yeah.
for now.
Roll that first. And then add the 4 to it. So 8 plus 6. It's 8.
8. Cool. It robbed.
Sorry, don't you add stuff to your initial roll, or have you? Oh, I see. That was your other roll.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay.
It growls at you.
Oh yeah, I rolled a 8, so yeah, 10. You're right.
Oh.
Thanks.
No, because I added it and then I didn't add it back on whenever I added the 2. I just made it plus 2. Yeah, it's plus 4.
Cool. Yeah, a little
Nice.
blood goes splurting. Splurting? Yeah.
I
sure.
shot him in the butt with an arrow.
And he kind of skitters about like he's not sure where to look.
Skitters.
What to
I
do.
remember him.
Skitters.
I have your back, friend. As
I
I yell
miss
over to
Skitters.
Apollo.
Thanks.
He's laying there bleeding. everywhere.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Literally on death's door.
Am I laying? I'm prone right now, right?
Well, not actually laying, I don't think, but
No, not that I know of.
I'm just barely standing up.
Not
You
yet.
got sprayed in the face with acid.
Yeah, my skin's all like.
Is that?
you look
is
like the crypt keeper. That's my.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Look like a thing from the Black Lagoon.
Tales from the crypt.
Kyle, you're up.
I loved that show.
It was such a
Yeah.
good show.
Good show. Good show.
And I like the crypt keeper. He's so silly.
All right. I'm
Such
gonna
bad
move-
puns.
He's like a muppet.
Loved it.
Wasn't he made
Actually-
by the same
I
people
think
as
so, but I'm not
Infinite
100% positive. To
Wasn't he
claim.
what?
The Jim
What?
Henson Company.
Were
Were they the ones that
I
made
don't
the
know.
puppet?
No,
made-
I don't think so. They might have made stuff for it, but I don't think it was prominent.
I see.
All right, I'm going to attack the dragon twice. I'm gonna say the first one misses. The second one's gonna be a 17. Should be-
17 hits.
Cool. That'll be 5 psychic damage.
I can't believe for how much of a battle this dragon had with all the people that lived here prior that it's not much closer to being dead.
Right.
Well, I mean,
To be
if they
fair,
let
we
it be, it probably
we haven't-
regain some
yeah.
health.
We haven't really done too much hard damage on it though.
Hard.
Yeah, because Jesse, I'm guessing a
Yeah,
12
it's-
misses.
12 does in fact miss. Yeah.
I've done like 20 damage to it so far, Kevin. I don't know about you.
I've done so much damage you
Hard.
don't even know.
I don't think he's done any damage.
No.
I
don't
did-
believe
I
it.
did
This happened
8.
last time too.
You gotta roll better when it actually means something.
Sure, fucking roll 20 as a fucking vendetta.
At least Kevin's tanking it for us with his 1 HP.
It's
Right?
true.
For
I'm
now.
your Reinhardt.
Mhm.
Is that your turn, sir?
Reinhardt!
Yep.
Right. Apollo, wow us, my friend.
Okay, I'm going to
Show
with
us
my
your
cunning
amazing prowess.
disengage. And
Okay.
then
So where you
Going
there you
to-
go.
I'm gonna use my movement to
Get the F out.
get over here. Wait, why don't you let me get over here? Jump, do a sweet flip over the desk, behind the desk for cover, and then as I'm doing the flip, I drew it out because I think it'd be a little hard to explain.
You pull what out?
Oh.
He pulls out.
So-
Actually,
so-
you took that time to draw this whole
So
out.
that's that dragon, right? And then
Yeah.
I jump over the desk, and then like upside down on the flip, and I shoot a crossbow.
Does
You
he get
put your-
advantage for the drawing?
You put your crossbow away.
Fuck.
You're gonna have I will
You know,
because
can I
of
just
the,
throw? Can I just throw my armor
because-
card at him?
because of the kick-ass drawing. I'm gonna say that you somehow grab your crossbow and doing.
How about I
I
drop
think
one of the
that's
scimitar?
fine. I think drawing a weapon you're allowed to do before attacking.
How about in the motion of drawing the crossbow, I drop one of the scimitars?
I will need first off. I will need an acrobatics for the flip.
Oh,
An
man.
acrobatics roll to flip over the nice table.
Here comes his
that's gonna
power
be-
rolls
yeah,
again.
20,
It's
that's
fine.
20.
It's
You-
the shooting that's the problem.
You flip like no one's ever
Yep.
seen flip before, and you land in that nice small space between the desk and the statue back there, and you land perfectly. As you're flipping, you fire your shot.
And
now
here's where he kills Kyle.
here's your attack roll.
I don't think I get proficiency with the regular crossbow, right?
That's okay. You got an 18.
What are your weapons proficiency?
Well, it says my proficiency is a hand crossbow.
What
The-
are your
what are
total?
the other weapon ones?
What are your
Light-
all your
light
proficiency?
weapons, simple hand crossbow, long swords, rapier, short swords.
A crossbow is considered a. No, it's
Oh.
martial. Do you have martial?
No.
Wait, do you have a light crossbow or a heavy crossbow?
A light
Light.
crossbow?
You said
A
1d8.
light crossbow is basic, and then martial is.
Okay,
a light crossbow.
So you have proficiency.
Cool. So I roll a 1d8. Oh, it's my first time rolling a 1d8.
No, you roll a
1D.
20 to see if you hit.
Oh, right, that's right.
He just did. Didn't you roll an 18?
Yeah, didn't I
That
just
was
roll
his-
18 for that?
No, you rolled an
Oh, it's
18.
for the attack. 'Cause I
No,
rolled
Oh, that was
flip-
your attack. Okay.
The flip
yeah,
was
yeah.
15.
You hit. Sorry.
Yeah.
You hit.
Okay.
You're good.
1d8 piercing damage.
3 plus
Dexterity.
That's gonna be 6.
Nice.
6 damage. And
That's not bad.
can I just like curl up under the desk? Is there like a little area?
And just
Good duck down.
Yeah, just cry.
Cry yourself to sleep. Grog gives out a mighty roar.
I knew it was Grog. I was right.
You don't see his name on there?
No.
No.
Oh.
But I said it earlier whenever we were at the wrestling ring.
I think
Yeah,
if there
Jesse,
were
go in
dice-
advanced and do.
Yeah, no.
Defense
I don't know if
roll.
we need to see the dragon's name.
It's
Yeah.
important, Scott.
Sorry.
Apparently.
Important for the viewers.
While we're fighting
it
him
doesn't
here in the
matter.
freaking Temple of Time from Ocarina.
Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
Eating some monkey brains.
It's like a
All right.
Power Rangers fortress.
Like medieval Power Rangers.
Dude, that'd be cool.
Or like no, the Mystic Rangers.
Hello,
They were
Buzz
wizards.
TV.
Like
Oh.
legit.
I only saw like the first
Mighty Morphin. Yeah.
Yeah.
actual Rangers. All right. Well, Grog is not enjoying this at all. He is pretty upset, and in his anger, he lashes his tail at Uki, who's right behind him.
Yep.
16.
That will hit barely, I believe.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You take 28 point. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Yeah.
everyone of us was-
you actually take 4 damage.
40?
Wasn't too bad. 4.
Wait,
Cut
how
out.
many?
Four.
Oh,
Four.
cut out a
4 points. 4 single
Bad time to
points.
cut out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean,
No, basically,
I hear the 4, yeah.
his tail and lashing kind of hits your leg. It hurts a bit, but not enough to do anything bad. And he actually inhales a deep breath and fires at Apollo. I'm going to need a dex save from you, Apollo.
Do I get advantage because I'm behind the desk?
Behind
let-
full cover.
If you let
Yeah.
me finish, I was going to say yes, you get advantage.
Hold on, you don't know if there's a
Cover.
gap underneath the desk.
Yeah.
All of
course
his
there
legs
is.
get melted away.
Maybe he's under it and he's got his legs against one side and his
Yeah,
arms the
he's
other.
like
He's holding
holding himself
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's up above the floor.
That's gonna be.
That's what the
7.
dexterity save is.
That's a 15. Or save.
It's a dex save
Yeah.
That's
with
gonna
advantage, so
be-
you roll twice.
Oh, with advantage. Okay.
That's what advantage means. You roll twice, take the highest number.
I know what advantage means.
Then do it!
But you just said, "Oh, that's what advantage
That's
means."
19.
So yeah, you a green mist comes rolling like up and around the desk, but you just so happen to be in just the right spot to where it kind of just rolls around you, and so now you're in a nice little air bubble inside a green mist. that's
Keep in
rolling.
mind,
You're kind of like
Apollo's-
Spider-Manning it.
Keep in mind, Apollo's crying.
Okay.
Oh,
He's just
I-
crying.
each tear that falls off your face sits for his Soren, big boy. Or, I don't know why I said that.
Big buoy.
Big
Big
boy, I don't
boy.
Big
Big boy.
How bad does
Oh,
the
hey,
dragon
big
look?
boy.
know.
Some bullwinkle bullcrap.
Pretty damn bad. Bleeding from various different areas. He's making a lot of like growls and whines that you haven't heard before.
I'm sure the goblins can take him.
Probably.
I am going to cast
Hershey Squirt.
Sickening Ray again. or
Remember,
Ray
we're
of,
all about to die. So.
Ray of Sickness again.
That is a slotted.
We need the XP, Jordan.
I know. I'm just letting you know we're all about to die.
Yeah,
That is slotted, correct?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Now, what's he have to roll, or what do you? What
He
is-
doesn't.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
miss by a country mile. 9.
Apollo.
Yes.
The bubble that you're hiding in is suddenly pierced by this green ray that goes right above your head and basically cuts the top of the cloud off. Just kind of dissipates. Doesn't hit you or anything, but it feels
looks
like it was a
pretty.
close call.
I'm crying even louder.
I'm not even sure how Soren made that shot, especially with that freaking pillar in the way.
I'm
Like,
gonna
Apollo's like,
It's
like
magic,
screaming.
man.
I'm gonna grab the book. I'm gonna run over and I'm gonna touch the dragon's backside with the book.
Okay, give me some sort of grapple check, I guess. Strength would
To
be.
touch him with a book?
I mean,
Or it'd be like
Grapple.
sleight of hand.
I figured it'd just kind of be. At.
Yeah.
That's what I was going for. But what do you want?
whatever's higher, sleight of hand, strength check.
Definitely sleight of hand. The sleight of hand's a 14.
Okay.
A strength check is a 10.
All right. You come running up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're invisible. I'm
No,
sorry. You didn't
I'm
even
not
have to
invisible.
roll
I'm
it
not
up.
invisible anymore. I cast a spell.
You're
Is that
still
how that works?
invisible.
Oh, okay.
You are still invisible. So you come running up. You leap, touch him, and
Whoa! I didn't leap.
all right. Well, then
He's
you
not Apollo.
shuffle over.
He's trying to embellish.
I'm trying to make it
Yeah.
look cooler for you, but fine. If you just want
You
to,
pull out your walker
shuffle-
and
Hold on.
gently
What's- What's
saunter
cooler?
over.
What's cooler than sauntering over to a dragon and touching its backside with a book?
While being invisible.
I can't
Diving
think of
at it.
anything.
saving it at the last moment. All right. So
Teleporting in front of it when it's about to shoot fire and putting the book against its face.
that would be even better. Except then the book would be disintegrated.
And this
No, when
dragon
he's
doesn't
about
shoot
to, so his mouth is
fire.
opening and you just go, ha ha. Then he appears in the goblin town and just kills everything.
No, I want to go for the ring.
For the ring.
Yeah.
Ring?
He makes the dragon watch it and the little girl attacks him.
All right, so yeah, you make your way however you choose up to the dragon and open the book and put it to him.
What?
All right, the dragon is there. I could have gone two ways.
Yeah.
Dragon, there's
Yeah.
there's a huge flash of light, and where once was a dragon, there is no more.
Well, once there was a dragon.
It
there's
appears
now a
in
dragon.
in Apollo's bag.
I mean, I already planned out my next attack and everything.
Well, the book's here.
Aw. Yeah, Soren, you're still invisible. Everyone, we're out of initiative.
That's going to be Kevin's one shot, so we have to defeat his sketches.
Yeah.
It's like the Take On Me video.
Oh, yeah.
Except
Yeah.
way more poorly drawn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like stick figures instead of like
Ultra realism with
Yeah.
flip book.
Yeah.
I mean, these are gonna be your player avatars, guys.
Man, I saw a thing on how they made that. It was so good.
Can I dispel
Oh, yeah.
invisibility?
It lasts a
Yeah.
minute.
okay.
Yeah, you can.
Can I stop dying?
I don't think he can dismiss it since it wasn't a spell. He just
He's
has to wait the minute.
invisible.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you wait long enough to where.
I've played
before-
Minecraft, just drink milk.
Before
Yeah.
before that happens, can I attempt to pull the desk over?
to
Well,
where?
it doesn't go rah rah rah
No,
rah.
actually, flip it over.
On top of.
No, so it reveals that he's cowering underneath the desk.
Strength check.
If he's hanging in there, is this going to hurt him? Because it's going to take like one hit to kill him.
This shouldn't hurt him. I got a 5.
No. Yeah, he failed.
You lift it up a little bit so you can kind of like see him under there, but
Where the
you
acid
don't
touches, it just
fully,
pops off.
you don't fully get it over.
Yeah.
Kevin, you see the desk just leap on its own.
Polo rolls out from under the desk.
You roll out from under the desk and you notice
Still crying.
missing. The dragon is missing.
And he shoots
So-
Soren with 3 crossbow bolts
Yeah.
before he realizes it's not the dragon.
Soren's missing also.
Soren's
Apollo just rips up a sketch of how he's going to do his next attack.
missing. Oh, do you want to show everybody at home what I'm gonna do?
I already did. Nobody
Well,
cares.
let's get
Let's
your
see
narration. Come on.
Huh?
Oh, you gotta narrate it for us.
Come on, man.
No, it's dumb.
Yep.
No, we're not going on until you do. So,
Indulge us, Kevin.
Kevin,
dumb,
you don't wanna
Kevin,
see it.
Kevin.
Drink.
You guys are just going to make fun of me. And
That's true. So show us.
Come on, Kevin.
Scott especially so.
I wouldn't dream of it.
He
Let's see
wouldn't.
it. Let's see it, Kevin.
I'll kill his character. No, I won't.
So there's a dragon.
That's dumb.
And there's me.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
flip over the table. Oh, that's the last attack.
That is the last one.
I was wondering what was happening again. Okay.
So there's me. There's me. Then there's the dragon.
Pull it up a little bit so we can see it. Uh huh.
There's me. Wait. Wait.
Okay.
There's me.
Under the table. Yeah.
Okay. About out from under the table, the dragon's still there, right?
Yeah.
I come out from under the table, do like a matrix flying, like
Because the pillars are around us, just like the fight
yeah,
scene.
yeah, yeah. And then I just go around and then I hide behind the pillar, and then hopefully I do like 1d like d8 and then it's like 8.
Gotcha. So as you pass by, you're taking the shot.
No,
Kevin.
I'm like jumping.
Oh, okay.
Kevin,
Like
I'm
a
gonna-
matrix.
I'm gonna do something that hasn't been done in our D&D sessions. I don't think ever,
What's that?
if I'm not mistaken.
Probably
You
not.
just earned yourself a DM inspiration
Oh, wow.
dice.
Oh shit!
I
I've never got
think-
one of
I
those.
think that's fair.
Yeah, right.
Only other person in any of our series ever to get inspiration was Alex in
Yeah.
Dramarian Tales.
Oh man. Oh wow! It's just like a block. It's not even. Okay.
You get
While this is
one
happening,
inspiration dice.
I
Yes.
would like to cast Magimine just behind the door.
like on the other side.
No,
Or on your
this
close
side. This side of the door. And
Okay.
then I'm going to shout, "We have banished the dragon!" No,
Oh, no, you're
we
gonna
have
kill one of them.
defeated the dragon!
We have vanquished the Dargan.
Give me a performance check to see, or
Wait,
yeah.
at the before it does that, can I like get ready? Can I walk in front of the door, getting ready to like greet the guards?
You
Make it
know
look-
the
make it
door's
look
going
like
to
I'm a zombie.
explode.
Make it look like a zombie. No,
Um,
I'm gonna be away from the door, but like.
Oh wait, he doesn't know that.
Yeah, you don't.
He doesn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
you don't know what Soren's doing at
And
all.
I'm still invisible. I
Do
am
we
going to
see
use
the
my.
Magimine suddenly fly through the air though?
No,
like through the
no, it
spell?
just appears
It
on
doesn't.
it.
It just
appears on a
appears.
spell.
So what?
Okay.
I'm going to use my reroll.
To yell louder.
Hey, natural 20.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or
Come
doors-
greet your heroes!
Yeah. The guards are like, you hear, he's gone.
No, we've killed him.
So
Yes.
it's safe.
We've decimated the dragon.
Wow! Congratulations! Opens the door. Boom! Door explodes. They explode.
Oh man.
Scene. End of session.
Oh shit.
I would then,
They only take 3 damage.
as
Wait, I end the session with 1 HP. That sucks.
as he comes through the door and hits the mine, I'd also like to cast Hershey's Squirt on him,
Oh, no.
please.
Okay, what's the
14 Constitution.
as he's flying through the air,
Oh,
he just has the worst look on his face because he was not expecting that, and stomach issues that he didn't know he was really fighting with rear their ugly head.
So,
And
Jesse, would you say that explosion scared the crap out of him?
thank you for joining us, everybody. On that note,
Hey.
we'll be back next week with more of the same. Everybody here, you all level
Yeah.
up. Obviously, you
Woo.
have to sleep first, but fill out your sheet.
That might be in
Yeah,
all of our
do it.
best intentions anyway, is to sleep.
Yeah.
Well,
I
yeah.
bet.
Well, I'm melting at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether a
Will
roll
a
of
long-
d20
will a
or
long
you're
rest-
dead.
Will a long rest heal my deformities?
No, but those were there before the
pen-
acid.
I don't
Yeah, I
think
was
there's
gonna
any-
say.
Well, I mean, the ones that were there before, they're fine to stay, but the new ones.
Yes, any damage done by the acid, you can sleep off. Not a problem.
I wish
You
I
grew
was
out
a
of
kiss
it.
in-
Yep.
I
That's
wish
how
I
it
was a
works.
kiss in real life.
Yeah.
I molted my new skin.
Yeah, he shed your skin.
Exactly. Exactly.
He slept in a cocoon.
Well,
I've transformed into a beautiful arcane trickster.
what movie? I know it happened in The Matrix, but there's a different movie that I'm thinking of where like someone was training for something and she kept dying or something, and every time she did, they put her in this bath of like milky white stuff, and it would like make her body all better.
Isn't that Doomsday's origin?
How did they put the milky white stuff on her?
I mean, slowly, sensually, you know. No,
By 100 men.
give or take, probably more. It was a big tub.
There was a lot of scientists.
Yep.
So Jesse,
Scientists.
A
Yeah.
lot of scientists.
if I were to have used the Book of Returning as a shield, what would have happened?
You appear in Scott's book.
you would have taken 13 less points of damage, I believe, and would no longer have that book.
But would there have been anything like magical or anything that would have happened corresponding to that?
You'd have taken 13 less damage. Then the book would have exploded, killing you.
Yeah.
Nothing that I could answer currently. No.
Alright.
No, it's not. It wouldn't be like an explosion or
He
anything.
doesn't know.
There would no. I know, but there would be no. There would be no outward signs of it. It wouldn't be like something unraveling or, no huge explosion or craziness. Things would happen.
Okay. Well, I accomplished my goal for this session.
Which
You
was
survived.
Get the
Get
crossbow.
a crossbow.
Oh yeah. You did get a crossbow.
suddenly your crossbow explodes.
No!
It melted.
It melted with the acid.
Yeah.
It went through the book.
Oh,
Appeared in
Yep.
Scott's inventory.
yeah, right. Little did you know, Scott actually had it bound to him. It's a magical crossbow, and it just zooms
Scott,
right back.
Why did you put down a magic mine when you could? I'm
What?
curious as to what your thought process was on that.
They annoy me. They all stood outside a
Why?
room. They all stood outside a room where we fought a dragon.
Yeah, but
They're guards.
they don't have to die.
They didn't
They
die.
didn't die.
No, they're not gonna die from a little.
They basically
Land.
exploded
That's
up in the
That's
air.
still really rude.
They basically
They-
exploded up in the air and then shit themselves, which
Yeah,
I think is fair.
They didn't. You wouldn't even deserve that.
It's-
Remember when
it's
like Bam Margera goes around that corner and that big hand flies
Yeah.
around
Hmm.
and smacks him and knocks it? It's
Oh,
like that.
fine.
Okay, you're
Yeah.
talking about Jackass. Okay.
I mean, when this happened to me, I thought it was fair play.
It's like Bam, Steve-O.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
The good part is at the very end of the scene, like you know how in the 80s all the movies ended by freeze frame. It was the same thing except with his ass in the air, shitting everywhere, and it was a high five.
I even ended it with the one-liners. I put my sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Before I forget, I need some information. Oh, are we done with the session?
Can I have your social
Yeah.
security number, please?
I would like your bank account number, please.
So thank you everybody for joining us. Once again, I've been the DM. I'm Jesse. We got these fine folks here: Jordan,
Hello.
Kyle,
You meant to say bye.
Hello.
Hey.
Kevin. All from
No, he's
True
introducing me,
Gaming.
so I'm saying hello.
And then of course Scott from.
Hello,
Scott
bye bye.
We defeated the same dragon twice.
Well, we
yeah,
still
you
haven't
still
defeated.
have-
have yet to defeat him. Not
This
one.
Technically, we keep defeating him. We just don't kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Difference.
This feels
You
like
defeated
a lot
the
like
encounter.
last session.
Yep.
Does it?
I mean, we ended on the dragon being teleported.
Yeah, but this
Alright.
way we can just
He
keep
went back to
fighting
the
it.
goblins that kicked me in the ribs.
This way,
He's about to find
Yep.
Neri and Jazaru.
this
He's gonna
way,
be born from Neri.
Yeah,
this way,
right?
Jesse hasn't got to write anything for next week.
Yay, I'm done. No. What do you mean? I have to write more now.
Good.
Actually, no. When are we, Kevin? When are we going to be doing?
That's what I was gonna ask. I think with all the stuff I need to prep, I think probably like a week.
So the week that Scott's gone.
Yeah, I'm not here not next week, but the week after, the 22nd.
So would you want to
Yeah,
run
so in
this
2 weeks.
upcoming one or the one after?
It depends on how much Scott wants to be in the one shot.
I don't mind. Whatever's easiest for you, buddy.
Well, I'd have to get all the stuff set up though, and I mean,
No,
Kyle could
what
stream
my
it, but-
question is, either way, we probably won't have a session when Scott isn't here. We might do something, but it probably won't be your one shot or my game. I'm just saying.
I'll just
Why?
wait till everyone's available.
Well,
Wait, why wouldn't it be Kevin's one shot?
Well, 'cause I want
Scott
everyone
would
to
want
be-
to be
'cause
there.
it's
He would
everyone's-
want him to be there.
I don't
That'll
mind
mess
either
with
way.
my story though. It's not everyone's there.
Hey, I can
Yeah, but
catch up. I
We
can
also
catch
have
up on
other
stream.
people like Kala and all that are back now.
No, but it's like a meta
Yeah.
type of thing within our.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
He wants
Well,
Scott there.
I can do
So-
it next week if you want to do it next week, or we can do it in
Either
3
Kevin,
weeks' time.
just let me know. Either way, we'll have a game again the same time, same place next week.
Yeah. I'll let you know.
and-
If you want to keep this on stream just for preparation for my own DM, my own session, off the top of your guys' head, what is a race and class you guys would like to play in my one shot?
White people.
And-
Rich.
and privileged.
Yeah. That
think
I
I'm
said
gonna
that already, Scott. I said white
Yeah.
people.
All right, I would like to play a Hollywood movie producer, please.
All right. So, Bard Gnome.
Okay, fine. Yep.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, no, it's
All right,
fine.
I'm giving you a gnome bard. All right.
Okay.
All right. Jesse, who would you like to play as?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. 'cause
Just
I
pick
thought
a
we
just
had-
pick a class. Pick a class in the race you would like to play as for my one shot.
I don't know. Come back to me.
All right.
Yeah,
Bard
I'm gonna have to
Gnome.
go through my list of all of the races
All
again.
right, Kyle.
How about you pick a
Um,
profession in real life, and Kevin will turn that
No,
into a
no.
Kevin will turn that
No,
into a
you know,
character
this
in
will be
class.
something that I have to talk to you guys individually on.
All right.
Half orc bard.
How about we?
You
I'll
what? You want to be a
figure
bard
this
as well?
out.
We're a band.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I
be
thought
bands,
this would
yeah.
be easy. I thought it'd be fun to see insight on how I prepare, but no, you guys have to make it fucking
No, it's fine.
difficult.
No, it's
We'll
fine.
all be
Jordan-
bards.
Sure.
Yeah, we're gonna be a band.
We're all bards.
All right.
We could all be
Thank you guys
bards.
for joining in. This was fun.
You wait till
I'd
you're
be down. That
DMing.
would-
Kevin, we already have a name. We're gonna call it Band of Brothers.
Oh, no.
Yes.
This is- oh,
We're
no.
all bards and we're all
We're all
actual
Yes.
brothers.
But we're all different races.
Yes.
We're all, we're
Our
all-
mum was a our
we're
mum was
all
a
got
slag.
around.
We're
She got
all-
around.
Something half orc.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's definitely half
Gnome,
I don't
half
think-
orc,
I don't think I wanna
dwarf,
DM
half orc.
anymore.
I do like this
Surprisey.
idea. We're all bards.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yep.
Okay, job
There you go.
done.
Yeah.
See, Kevin, we can take it seriously.
All
I'm
right.
taking it seriously. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I agree.
Until next time, everybody. Later.
Bye.
Kevin just laughed.
Bye.
Bye.
That's
I love
great.
you.